theoretically that shouldn't affect it. That just means it doesn't come out of the
Percy Henry is
That's
your
my
dad?
yeah. Okay, I don't think that'll work. I don't know how to test it. Well, I know how to test it. I would say test.
Check something. Try something. Plug it into the microphone and see if you're getting any audio directly from the microphone. Oh, we got audio?
We got audio?
Is it? Do we?
Apparently we have audio.
We forgot to mute ourselves.
Well, it's fine.
Hi, welcome to Dice Revolution, take 2 of this test stream. We're off to a great start. We're very, very professional, as you can tell. Let's try this again. I'll be introducing the players. So we have Devin.
Hello.
Olivia.
Hello.
Jordan.
Hello.
Tatwa.
Hi.
And Hamish.
G'day.
I don't have much to announce this week. Yeah, as I said, this is a test stream, so we're going to be working through the issues as we go. I'll quickly get everyone to introduce the characters again. Hamish?
Alright, so I'm playing Tarina today. And all subsequent days. Tarina is a changeling whose goal in life is to see to it that everyone lives their best life.
It
just
might
wants,
not be every subsequent day.
she just wants to help out, you know, either through favours, assistance, or gentle encouragement.
Tatwa?
I'm also playing Kelly Phil today and later until he gets
I don't think that's required. You don't need to specify.
For as long as he survives. He's pretty far from where our story's set, and he is just having fun learning about everything he sees, and yeah, we'll find the rest as we play.
Jordan?
I am playing Tywin Sureshot. He is a ranger who was once the greatest ranger in the land. Unfortunately, an accident made it so that he is no longer the greatest ranger in the land. He retired for a while, but now he's back and he's going to reclaim that title during this campaign.
Olivia?
I am playing Trey, your local friendly tiefling paladin. She is just wandering around at the moment, just trying to help out wherever she can, sort of thing, pretty much.
And Devin?
I'm playing as Nirvara, the elf rogue. She was a former exotic dancer who has impulses to steal and, seeks pleasures in the moment, but these pleasures and stealing might have gotten her on the run.
Without further ado, let's just get into it. I would like to say that while this is a test stream, the events of whatever happened here are canon, but you don't necessarily have to watch it for the actual campaign to make sense. So, we begin today's adventure at the town called Aspen. It sits between the fork of which the river is also named, the Aspen River. And you find yourselves in the inn called the Grey Cask. It's been a quiet few days. All of you have been taking some time to yourselves. Some of you know each other, some of you don't. And so far, it's been good. You're enjoying your little mini vacation of sorts. So yeah, I hand it over to you guys.
Okay. So where exactly are we? Like our direct surroundings?
What do you mean direct surroundings? Like what's around you?
Yeah, if I look around.
Oh, you're all in your individual rooms at the moment.
Okay.
For context, this is on the floating continent of Arin. And basically, there's the Aspen River and it forks off, and in the center of that fork is the town of Aspen.
Okay. All right. So
just as a quick curiosity,
yes.
raise your hand if you have a wisdom of 12 or higher. Okay,
Not a
so
very nice
the
question.
three of you, as you're waking up, there's just this odd sensation. Your head feels much heavier than it usually does, and as you like go to like touch your face and figure out what's going on, it's almost like you're wearing a metal mask, but nothing's there.
Huh. I'm gonna reach for my face. Am I sure there's nothing there?
You do it a few times, and like the third or the fourth time, that sensation's gone, and you're just touching your skin again. Just everything is normal.
Thank God. Wouldn't want anything to happen to this. Alright. Do I have a current job?
Not at the moment, no.
No current job. I'm just freelancing right now?
Yeah, just freelancing, taking jobs where you can find them.
And I'm not with...
Everyone's here. Like
Everyone's
everyone that's
here.
here is here.
But we're not going together as a group right
No.
now. We're all separate.
Yes.
I think my first reaction would be to try to see if this is some weird alien magic.
Okay. How do you do that? Do you want to make an arcana
Yeah.
check?
Yes,
How do you
please.
do that?
Do you want to make an arcana check?
Yes, please.
Or you can make just a flat intelligence roll, you can choose.
I will do Arcana. 'Cause I
How much do you know about alien races and their technologies?
Not literal alien races, but
Ah,
like
okay.
some outside magic,
Okay,
like
sure.
my patron.
Sure, go for it.
That is 19.
It's a weird sensation, and as you're trying to figure out what's going on, you can already start to feel yourself forgetting that it was ever there.
Damn, I'm losing
By the way,
my
you know
brain.
it's there as well.
Oh yeah, Trey's actually just gonna like touch her horns a little bit and be like,
Your horns are fine, and again, once you touch a few times, and like you get like a bit of resistance, maybe like an inch away from your skin, but then like the third or fourth time, your hands pass it through, and you're just touching your skin and stuff, and you're fine.
Trey seems pretty unbothered and she'll head out the room, go downstairs.
Okay.
Gotta hit more.
What are the two of you doing?
What time is it?
Probably just past the crack of dawn, maybe like 7:38.
Where are we?
You are in the inn called the Grey Cask.
I'm gonna head down and have some beer and breakfast.
Okay. Yeah. Let's have a look. So that will cost you maybe 1 silver piece for the lot.
Okay.
Trina?
Well, I have a big day of helping the those who aren't living as best they can.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta head down.
Easy.
Excuse me, Barky.
So you see a elven woman, probably in her mid-40s. She can see. Oh yes, dear. What can I do for you?
Sir, I don't have any silver pieces. Do you accept gold?
Yeah, I can get you some change. Yeah. So you just add on 9 silver and mark off 1 gold.
Thank you.
Walking down the stairs, who's the first person I'd see?
Okay, so walking down the stairs, the first person you'd see is a young, like a teenage elven boy just running up the stairs, carrying some linen to one of the rooms.
Well, howdy there, stranger.
Oh,
Lovely
hi.
day for it, isn't it?
Oh, it's quite nice outside today.
Yeah. Is there anything I can do to help you?
Not at the moment, no. Just got to take these linens over to that room over there.
Alright.
Yeah, just to one of the rooms.
All right. As long as you're perfectly happy, sweetie, you keep on going.
Are you enjoying your stay here?
Oh yes, of course. I just enjoy being around those who are happy with their lives. You know.
Let me know if there's anything you need, and you just rush it off. Making your way further down the stairs, you make your way to the tap room where you see Nirvara, which I think you know, and I think you're downstairs?
Not yet.
No, you're not yet. Are you downstairs?
I would downstairs.
You'll be downstairs. So you see, what do you see? Do you want to describe what Trey looks like?
Trey is a 6'1" tiefling, really dark purple skin. She's got one of her horns upwards, and then her other one kind of is bent downwards.
Mm-hmm.
She has a whole bunch of vines and flowers covering her horns, hair, and one of her arms. And then the other arm has a tattoo in Infernal. That seems the most important. She also has a chicken.
In your hair, or
Not in the hair, just around.
Frog train chicken.
All right. At this point, I would like to leave my room.
Of course. You see the boy that I mentioned earlier rush past you to the. At the end of the room, there is what looks like a much nicer door compared to the ones you've been staying in. It looks like maybe gold or brass lines the archway for the door. And there's like a little knocker that the kid knocks on and says, "Sir, I've got your linens." And yeah, a few seconds later you hear, and the boy startles and jumps back a bit, waits a minute, puts the linens on the ground, like stacks them up neatly, and just rushes off.
Right. Let me look at the linens. I'm not going to pick them up or anything, but I'm just going to go up to them and give them a look.
Okay, yeah, make an investigation check. Or a perception, whichever move for her.
Alright. It's not good, I'll tell you that. It's 7.
I mean, you don't see anything out of the ordinary. Again, I don't know if you're expecting to find something there, but you don't find anything out of the ordinary.
Alright, I'm gonna head downstairs to where I assume there's a bar of some sort.
Yes, of course.
I'll go up to the bartender. Nice to meet you, I'm Tywin Sureshot.
Well, hello. What can I get for you today?
I look around the bar. Do I see anyone?
You'd see 1 and 2 which you recognize. You'd see
These 2 I recognize?
Yes.
Okay.
You know them.
Yeah,
actually, we've talked
Nevar and Tarina.
about. The tiefling, as mentioned before. Are you downstairs?
I'm just waiting to not cut off. I'm gonna do a thing.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so I just see these 3 for now?
Mhm.
Okay. So I recognize it, you 2. Alright, I think I'm gonna get, give me 2 beers, thanks.
Of course. 2 beers. Yeah, run away. And she just goes, pours 2 beers out for you, and sister says them in front of you, and
I grab the beers, and I look at Tarina, and then I walk over to Neavara's table.
Tywin,
I set
where you
one
going?
of the beers down.
I haven't seen you in ages.
I slide it to Neavara. I go, Neavara, haven't seen you in a while.
Tywin, it's so good to see you.
It's good to see you too. How have you been?
I've been good.
Good. Have you got any missions done lately? Anything of note?
The thing is about that, I may or may not be on the run. But right now I'm trying to find myself.
Well, that sounds like an interesting story. How'd that happen?
It's very long. But
I do not have a watch. I don't know if watches exist in this universe. They probably don't.
no, not watching.
Well, the sun is in a position that tells me that I've got time.
I see. Basically, it might have been a thieving job that I might have gotten wrong. I might have gotten a few people in trouble.
That doesn't sound like the Neavara I know.
It was a mistake. I just made a mistake. I hadn't meant to do it, but now I may or may not be on the run. I am on the run. I don't know why I'd say that.
I don't know who you're trying to fool here.
Myself, just trying to pretend that I didn't make that mistake. But
I knew Neavara when I was an assassin, I assume, right?
Yeah.
When I was before, so
Yeah.
it was pre-accident.
I mean, the organization you worked for had a bunch of different opportunities. One was assassinations, the other was expert thievery.
Yeah, but so this was pre-accident, is what I'm saying.
No, this is post-accident. So you were part of one. The accident happened. They kicked you out, and then we talked about how the opposition of that one offered you.
Right.
Yes,
Okay.
and that's where you met Neavara.
So Neavara knows about my broken hand. It's good to see you again. I hope that we'll get to work together again. If you need my services for anything, I'm sort of back in the game right now. I know I went off the grid for a bit, but right now I'm back, and dare I say it, better than ever.
Oh, it's good to hear. Thank you. It's good to see you again.
Good to see you too. Hey, you see that lady over there, and I point my head towards
Would I know Tarina?
Tarina.
Yes, you would know Tarina.
You mean Tarina?
Yeah.
Make a-
I guess you're already acquainted with Tarina.
I am, yeah.
Are you trying to be
Great.
subtle about this?
I'm trying to whisper to Nivara, yeah. So I'm just going
Let's not
to
talk
leave. If she asks, I'm not Tywin. You can say that I'm Tywin's brother or something, but if she asks, it wasn't actually me. alright?
Okay, Tywin.
Thanks,
I
I'd
will.
appreciate it.
Mm.
Well, anyway, I down the rest of the beer.
And now we turn our attention to Cal.
Okay.
I leave.
You leave?
The bar, by the way.
Okay. You leave the bar. Okay, cool.
Well, when I walk out of my
Run.
room, thinking I'm early, I'm gonna stand at the door for a while, waiting to see if Trey wakes up. I'm gonna stand there for a good 2 minutes till I realize she's probably gone down already, and then I'm coming
Can I
down.
interrupt you 1 second? The stripes are back.
I know.
Are they?
Yes, the stripes are
Anyway,
back.
keep going. Keep going. It's all good.
Sorry. You can continue. We'll fix that in a second. Well, later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do your character thing.
Yeah. So then when I come down, I'm like, oh, Trey, you're awake.
Oh, hey, how you doing? How'd
Hi.
you sleep? All good? You good?
I guess good. This is a pretty quiet place.
It is, isn't
I'm gonna place my cat down
Mm-hmm.
near the chicken,
Mm-hmm.
and then sit down and ask
The
for-
cat lazily swipes at the chicken, but the chicken is
Oh,
far too
stop
dexterous.
saying that.
It's fine. It's fine. You know,
It-
chicken's got it under control. Just.
This is no different
You
to just
gotta-
having kids
Yeah.
swiped.
Oh, which reminds me. Keep. Where would I locally source the finest grain
Finest grain of what nature?
to feed chickens with?
She thinks for a bit. You could probably go down to the farmhouse at the end of, near the end of the town, Westgate.
Thank you kindly.
Anything else I can do for you?
I'm alright.
No.
Do you need anything?
I'm just gonna order food
Mhm.
and yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
1 silver for the lot.
Okay.
Oh yeah, how much does my beers cost? I
Oh,
don't know
yeah,
if
good
I got a
question.
price for that. Did they just give it to me
On the
for free?
house, renowned hero.
I'll look around.
I'll call
Surely
it
they know I'm
5
the
copper,
Tywin
5 copper.
Sure Shot. 5 copper? Alright.
I'll look around the place. Do I see interesting people? Anyone?
Interesting people, huh? What do you define as interesting?
Basically anyone right now.
Okay, well, other than okay, I'll just describe the people that are not U5.
Yeah.
There's a twin. There's 2 dwarven girls that appear to be twins. They just seem to be silent, not silently, whispering to each other. And every so often, one will giggle and say something to the other one, and then the other will giggle, and just that happens for a while, back and forth. There is also a seedy-looking human. It's not Tywin.
Or Tarina.
Yeah, so there's a seedy-looking human that just seems to be going hard at it with the spirits. I don't know.
That's still not Tywin?
It's still
Tywin's
Tywin.
brother. It does exist.
The seedy-looking man. He has really oily-looking hair and dark bags under his eyes, and generally just doesn't look like he's in a good mood. It's still not Tywin.
And he seems to be continuously missing with the crossbow. It's not Tywin. He writes down TS on the wall. It's not Tywin.
Yeah, so those are the people you see. It's the morning, so it's still pretty quiet. Can I get everyone to make a wisdom saving throw across the board?
It's just occurred to me that our characters have the same initials.
They do. What? Oh no. We've had these.
Or forge your signature.
Spent so long making these characters, and we only just realised that.
Okay,
Yes,
so
it's the same.
Devin.
2, 7.
4.
16.
Okay.
I got a 13.
Okay. So the 3 of you,
Yes.
you hear this really terrible high-pitched whine, like, you know, like when you like take a microphone and feedback loop it, and it just, yeah, that's what you hear. And then you hear this, rough voice, basically go, the patients, they're struggling, and then silence.
Do we hear it too? Or?
No, the two of you don't. Just 1, 2, and 3.
I kind of just like rub my ears like, what's that?
Oh, did you hear that?
No, what's wrong?
Oh, really loud pitch sound, some voice thing.
I don't know what that is, but it's not my problem, so I'm just gonna keep drinking my beers.
You heard something in your mind.
Yep. If you didn't hear it, then
It's not colourful.
It's not.
That's what this campaign is. It's not the characters.
Yeah.
just okay.
Can you tell where it came from?
It sounded like it came from everywhere.
Oh. So it's not like this. I
I
say in
don't-
your mind.
I don't think so, but
Okay.
maybe. Don't.
That's actually a good point.
Yeah.
When Calithu does it, you recognize it to be Calithu's voice. You don't
Right.
recognize the voice.
Yeah, it's not you.
It's
It's someone else.
That's good to know that I didn't scream into people's minds.
I'm glad you didn't.
Me too.
On the road to recovery.
So you left the tavern.
I left the bar, yeah.
Yes. Where are you headed?
I think I'm just standing outside. I'm like leaning.
As long as I'm out of line of sight of Tarina, I'm alright.
Like the saloon doors.
Okay. Wait, you're leaning on the
No,
on
no,
the
no,
ambulance.
I'm not. I'm like next to the door.
Okay.
But I am like I'm constantly like scanning around to see if there's any like.
Just make a general perception check.
Okay. That is a 18.
18.
Yeah.
I will get back to you in just a second.
Okay.
What are the 4 of you doing?
I would have just finished like drinking both beers at once. So
Okay.
just-
Yeah. Are you? Would you say Nyavara is a heavyweight, a lightweight, average?
Contrary to her size, I like to imagine her being a heavyweight.
1, 2, and 3. What are you doing?
I'm gonna head over to Nyavara.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Howdy, howdy, little missy.
Hi, Tarina.
Hey, I don't think I know you. Have we met?
I think so, because I know your name. So
I don't know. I don't remember everyone I meet. My memory is not the best.
I was trying to figure out if it
But
was.
who I do remember was that handsome fellow who you were just speaking to a moment ago. Who was that?
oh, are you talking about Tywin's brother, Ty King?
Ty King? Can't say I've heard that name.
Yeah.
I've heard of Tywin though. Where did he rush off to?
I wouldn't know. I talked to Ty King. The thing is, you wouldn't know him because he's like royalty from another
Oh right, of course.
another country.
Didn't realise the
Someone
Shawshaw
different.
family was so high and mighty.
Yeah.
And here I've been out trying to help the poor guy.
Yeah.
He broke his hand, don't you know?
Yeah, I know. This brother also broke his hand in an accident with sword fighting. So,
I mean, they are twins.
but whatever you do, they're both big enemies with each other. So do not bring Ty King up to Tywin. So
At this point, can I get you to make a deception check?
I don't
At
think
this
that's
point,
necessary. I'm just
only-
gonna believe it.
not 20.
Nat 20.
Fair enough.
Wow.
Do you want to roll an
Yeah, let's humor it. That's
And with that, Tyking
hot
actually
garbage.
goes into existence. He becomes a real person.
Just materializes in the middle of the room.
You tricked God himself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to actually make an NPC now called Tyking.
That's a cool 7. I don't think that beats it.
Oh, I should have called him Ty Lose because then I would have made it more.
That's just Tywin, but his real name.
No, it's Tywin, but he actually hits all the shots.
Tyler.
The direct opposite of Tywin.
Okay.
I know if my character dies, I know who I'm playing next.
Tyler's shoddy shot.
Tyler's.
Okay.
Hits everything.
Tyrone,
Yes.
before I tell you what your perception check yields,
Uh-huh.
you start hearing. You don't recognize the voice. You start hearing. Tywin, I need you to listen to me. You have to stop resisting. Tywin, stop resisting. It's a female voice. You can't place any sort of. You can't figure out where it's coming from. It's like all around you. But yeah, it's basically Tywin, stop resisting. The more you resist, the more painful this will get.
I'm not resisting anything right now. Disembodied voice.
You do not get a response.
Okay, I loosen. I generally loosen all of my muscles
Okay.
as I can. Like,
Just
you know
flop
how
to
when
the ground.
when you go into meditation, you have to like relax
Okay,
all of
sure.
your things, breathe relaxation into all of your bones. I do that.
Okay. And as you're trying to relax, you see. So imagine that this is the front of the front of the bar, and you're like about here. On the other side of the thoroughfare you're on, there's an alleyway, and you just see, just for a second, a flash of bright light, and then you see a figure just running down further away from you, and a person run out of the building and start yelling, "Hey, get them now!"
So I see that,
Yes, you see that as you're trying to like calm down.
and they're real people.
Yes.
They're not
Yeah,
like
they are.
They're not, it's not like I'm seeing a vision of something that happened.
No. This is happening in your vision, like I can see you, not
All right.
eyes clouded over. It's not a vision quest.
Is your regular 2 eyes as opposed to your third one? That is seems.
So, okay. So, wait. Describe the people again. Sorry.
So, a middle-aged man comes running out of a building about
Yep.
60, 70 feet away from you,
Okay.
and just before he ran out, you saw a flash of light and then a figure dart down the.
And the figure wasn't the middle-aged man.
No.
It was a different figure.
It was a different figure.
And he shouted, "Get them!" The
The middle-aged man, yeah, shouted, "Get them!"
All right. Well, I'm gonna assume this man has money, so I'm gonna chase after the figure.
Okay.
As quickly as
You
I
chase
can.
after the figure.
Yeah.
What? So your speed's 30, right?
Yes.
Okay. Make.
Stop right now if you know what's good for you. My name's Tywin Sureshot. Sure you've heard that name before. I don't
Win,
mess up.
short shot.
Surely
I'm gonna run
she
out of the
doesn't-
bar.
Surely she doesn't hear me, right?
I mean, if you're calling out loud,
Yeah,
surely
but
I
I'm
do.
chasing down the
I
man.
absolutely.
Make a perception
Don't
check.
Yeah,
make
do
me
a
make a
perception
perception. That's a 10?
I'll say you go. Yeah.
Tywin,
If
short
you're
shot.
yelling and you just start
Yeah,
running,
yeah.
yes, 100%.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm still running after the figure.
I'm going to run out of the bar after Tywin, short shot. I haven't seen my best friend in ages.
Okay. So you're about 30 feet away.
What a
Then you're
swell
behind,
guy.
and then the dude is about 70 feet ahead of you. Okay.
Can I get out my crossbow while running?
Yeah, sure.
And
Yeah.
don't oh no me. Have some faith. If you don't stop running right now, you're gonna regret it.
As you say that, the figure darts into an alleyway to the left, and from your sight, it was not to be seen.
All right, I'll keep running and then I'll turn the alleyway when I get up to there.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So you make it there, and Serena makes it there about one round later. Nothing's there except a few crates.
All right, I'll
Like there maybe 2 barrels, a few crates, nothing else is there.
I'll slowly like take a step forward. I want it to be like a villain in a movie where they're like, I know you're there, and you.
It's
see
the
it
Prowler from Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be like walking through. And I'm gonna be like, this is your last chance if you want to get out of this alive. Come out right now. I'm warning you. And then I check behind the first crate.
Nothing.
Alright, I keep walking.
Yeah.
Check behind the second crate.
Nothing.
I don't know how many crates there are.
What are you doing,
Make a
Tywin?
perception check.
Turn around.
Make a perception check first.
Okay. 20, unnatural.
Okay. You quickly come to the conclusion that there's nothing there, But as you're looking around, you see another flash of light just out of the corner of the eye, up on top of the building. This is like a 2-story building. You see the figure down across the rooftops.
Does he go out of my vision, or do I still see the figure?
So you're like right up against the building. So if you're standing here, you saw it, but then it ran that way, so you can't see it anymore.
Yeah. Shit, I say. And then I turn back to Tarina. And I go, well, that's a lost fucking cause. What do you want?
I just wanted to say hi to an old friend. How you doing?
Do we know each other?
Absolutely.
I don't think that's true.
You're
you might have been
Tywin
mistaken.
Shawshot. Don't you remember your best friend, Tarina?
No, I'm Tywin's brother.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Make a deception check. Make an insight.
19.
Make an insight.
10.
As far as you know, this is Tywin's brother.
What's a king doing all the way out in some back alley?
A king?
Well, yeah. Ty King Shawshot. I heard about him back in the bar. I didn't realize it
Really?
was
Who
you.
told you that then?
Some girl, I think her name was Niavara.
Did she now?
Yeah.
She said I was a king named Ty King Shoreshot.
That's it.
Well, that's it. That's me. Ty King Shoreshot.
Wow, I'm
It's
just...
great to meet you.
It's an honor.
Anyway, I better get back to my kingdom now.
Yes, you should. It's not safe out in these here back alleys.
No, not for a king.
I could certainly escort you if you needed it.
No, it's fine.
No, it's my pleasure.
I'm
gonna come with you, my kingliness, Ty King, and I'm gonna escort you back to your royal throne room.
I've got a girl I need to give a stern talking to first, so I might.
Well, I
not
could
give a
escort you
detour.
there too.
I
It would
think
be my pleasure.
It would be a bit of
Your
a private
Majesty.
conversation. I think you'd understand, but there's going to be a little bit of things that are not privy to the public to hear.
Well, I'm certainly sure that I could vacate the premises once you're safe and sound with your little missy.
Okay, I think she may be back in the inn.
Oh, well, I know exactly the way there. Even better.
Great. Let's go back to the inn then.
Excellent. Off we go then.
As this is like
Now, don't go hurting yourself, Your Majesty. I'd certainly never forgive myself if anything happened to you.
as this is like going on, Yavara's like Spidey sense like something's wrong.
Something's wrong. I need to clear the place. It's time to go.
Alright. We make our way back to the
Okay.
tavern.
Trey?
Are there any threats to His Majesty?
Oh, on the way back to the tavern, though, I do want to stop by the middle-aged man.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 2.
No threats. Yeah, no, you don't see anything. No, not at all. You didn't even see, like, Tywin. Sorry, Ty King. That's how objective you are.
Shit, I've lost the king.
You've lost the king.
Shit, where did I put him?
Special services. Wait, where's our mark? Trey.
Yes.
A voice, once again, all-encompassing, comes to you.
I did reset
This
it
one-
before.
This one seems particularly resilient. Sir, what should we do? And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
What happens?
She hears a voice.
16.
16.
Yeah.
You're there with Trey, right?
Yeah.
You watch as Trey suddenly gets really drowsy and just falls asleep on the table. Just like slumps down onto the table and just falls asleep.
Oh, Trey, did that man just talk to... What is happening? Trey? Trey?
You try
Try
to
to
check.
wake- Yeah.
Okay. Make an Arcana check as well.
Arcana?
Yeah.
Okay. That's like 11.
Okay. What's the level of this spell? It is
Should have my stats
1, I
up.
believe. Okay. You think she's been affected by some form of sleep spell, but
Amazing.
nothing happened. Like, she was awake 1 second and then asleep the next. And as you shake her awake, you wake up.
What happened? You just fell. And
Why?
I
What?
don't
Why?
know.
Why?
Did you
Wait,
hear
so I
that?
can't tell that a spell was cast.
You can't tell that a spell was cast. You can
Okay.
tell what she was affected by.
Okay.
Because you never saw anyone. You never saw anyone come close to her. You never saw anyone start to cast a spell. All you know is that she was awake and then she was asleep. And the only cause you can figure out that would do something like that is a sleep spell.
Yeah. I think someone put a sleep spell on you.
It could be the voices. Did you hear the recent one?
I did
you
not
ju-
hear the voices. This. If that didn't happen, I would have thought you were going crazy.
Yeah, I think I'm going crazy.
Not
Trey's just
if
gonna pick
some-
up her chicken and just start stroking.
That is
Yeah, that helps your case.
Just this.
At this point, the
seems-
two of you return to the tavern.
This is a little weird.
Oh, that's the man who just yelled into the air and then.
Everybody bow down, your king has arrived!
I go. All right. So I think at this point you should probably leave.
Well, certainly, your majesty. It's been an honor.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna head upstairs.
There's a key. Did you think that was it?
I haven't seen anything.
I storm up to Neovara's table.
Oh.
Neovara, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, Your Majesty
Well, the
Tai
king's
King. It's
I
an
don't
honor.
want to hear this shit.
What? What did the
I
whole
told
meeting?
you if she came and asked about me, all you had to say was that it was my brother.
But I did.
I didn't give you a fucking backstory.
But I thought it'd be good to give you your brother a backstory.
You didn't think that if I had introduced myself as a different name, it would. By the way, my last name's not Sure Shot. My brother wouldn't fucking have the last name Sure Shot.
Well,
Does-
actually,
Do I
maybe
hear
he
Timer
would.
yelling at Nyavara?
Yeah. He's not being subtle about it.
Sure Shot is my
He's-
fucking title. He's not gonna have the name Tai King Sure. By the way, why would our parents name him Tai King? If as a baby he wouldn't even be a king. Secondly, why have our names be that similar? That's only gonna be
Maybe
confusing.
that's the job he picked for himself. Did you ever think about that? Maybe he wanted to be a king.
Most people want to be kings. Doesn't mean they can.
Sorry to cut off, but I'm actually gonna cut off in game. While you're yelling at Nyavara, you hear in your head, "Your Majesty, calm down. This is good for your public image."
Who the fuck are you?
Excuse me.
You don't know it's coming from Cal.
Oh, right.
Excuse
And
me.
who the fuck said that? Who was that?
Don't be rude, Tai King.
Someone
Like, you
else
should
is
be
doing
nicer to
it.
yourself,
In
James.
fact, roll just a flat intelligence check.
Me.
Yeah.
Trey, it looks like someone's hearing voices too.
Oh, where?
The angry king.
13.
As far as you're aware, this is just one of those voices, the other ones that you're hearing, so... Yeah, because you don't recognize
Oh,
the voice.
right. So it sounds like it's one of the crazy voices
Yes.
that I've been. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, ignore that. Now listen. We have a bit of a rapport, so I'm gonna forgive this transgression. But in the future, if I ask you to lie for me, the lies have to be simple, not draw fucking attention. I remind you, I'm an assassin, and I do not want people looking at me constantly.
Okay.
If they think I'm a king, they might be looking at me. Do you understand how that can be a bit of a conflict of interest?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So, you understand that going forward, if we're to have another business relationship, that shit doesn't fly.
Okay.
Luckily, the person you told is one of the dumbest people I've ever met in my life. And we can find a way to get around that.
Just, sorry to interject, you wanted a simple backstory. She gave you the most simple backstory possible. Tai King is a king. That's simple as fuck.
Okay. I promise. But,
What?
Never mind, it's good. Get back
No,
to
I
business.
hate when people don't say what they're thinking. What?
Just... No, I think that's it. I promise I won't be silly anymore. Tai
Okay.
King.
At this
goes back to
point-
business.
Understood.
At this point, a very rotund dwarf comes walking down the stairs of the tavern. And he looks probably middle-aged, has really short cropped hair and a finely kept beard, and he's wearing basically one of those shower robes and it's just been knotted at the waist. Comes walking down the stairs. Who's causing all that ruckus? I'm trying to sleep here, and all I can hear is yelling.
I walk like past that dwarf, but as I'm walking past, I go, "Sorry about that. There was a lady in here named Tarina before, and she would not shut up." And then I walk straight past.
Okay, cool.
And then I go upstairs and back into my room.
Sure. Okay. What are 1, 2? You've gone to your room, sorry.
I've gone to my room.
What are 1, 2, and 3 doing?
Kind of the table and I just go, oops. And I'll just like hang out in the tavern. I'm kind of like enjoying the atmosphere.
See.
Hey guys.
We are back.
So you were doing something correct. You were just vibing in the bar room.
Yeah, I'm just hanging out in the bar room.
So you say Angry King Man hears voices too?
Yes, I think.
Maybe we should go try and find him. I need to understand why.
Sorry,
his
did you say
voices-
fight him or find him?
Find him.
Okay.
ND.
Because honestly, I don't know.
I mean,
Okay,
You
before
could fight him if you wanted to. You could probably kill him.
I'm
Fight
going to
a
be
king.
completely honest. Before we find him, one of those voices was me. But when he started talking about hearing other voices, that was not me.
are you sure?
Yes, unless I'm subconsciously talking in people's minds.
I mean, that could
Which
happen.
Could
Have you been
Yes.
subconsciously thinking about things?
that's how thinking works. Yes.
True. Alright, and Trey will get up and start heading towards the stairs to go and try and
I'll follow.
find Tai
The king.
Make a constitution saving throw.
Amazing. What is my con? I think that's a 9, probably.
You watch as Calathil is walking up the stairs 1 second and collapses on the stairs the next.
Amazing.
Okay.
No rhyme, no reason, just walking and then not.
I don't think that's how stairs work. Puts
Am
down
I
the
allowed-
chicken.
Victim blaming.
Puts down the chicken and just picks up colourful.
I'm not even gonna get you to make her a strength check. Calathil's like light as hell. You can go.
We've got a plan. We need to go talk to King Man. Can't have you doing whatever this
I
is.
think I'm asleep.
Trey's just gonna.
You would see this happen as they're walking up the stairs.
What's the average intelligence of our party? Just asking.
Average intelligence of your party is
I'm pretty sure
13.5.
Really?
13.5? It's above average.
Yes.
It does not feel like it.
I'd absolutely drag the average
We don't
down.
I
have-
always made a face when
Intelligent one here.
Be like
the
15 without me.
You probably think he's just been drinking too much.
And I just
And it's
went-
only like 9 a.m.
Yeah, I just see him collapse on the stairs. I'm like, who collapses on stairs? Couldn't be me.
Loser. Collapsing on stairs looking ass.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah, you carry him. So you're looking for Tyler?
Yeah,
Tai
Trey.
King.
Yeah, Tai King.
Tai King.
Trey is going to knock on every door.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You
And just carrying me.
you get a few people just telling you to go away. One old, really old halfling tries to chat you up for like 10 minutes, maybe 20. Gets to about half an hour, and then like, maybe I should continue on with what I'm doing. And about half an hour later of conversation, the next door you knock on is Tywin's door.
So I get a knock at my
Yes.
door. I open the door. Yes.
You, Kingman. You hear voices?
That's a lot of information you just threw at me at once.
You do see Calitho just collapsed in Trey's arms.
What the fuck is... What's this?
No timing to explain.
Sure there
Voices.
is.
You hear them?
I have heard a few voices today, yes.
Me too.
Okay,
Do you know
bye.
where they're coming
I close the door.
Alrighty. Well, I think it's time to wake up. And Trey's just gonna start poking.
You wake up.
What happened?
Well, and Trey will just...
Oh, okay.
This is Kingman's room. Kingman hears voices. Kingman doesn't want to talk, so... I guess we move on with the
I have a
day.
way to fix that. I'm just gonna... Wait, can I talk to people through doors?
You tell me, it's your ability, bud.
That's a good.
I know people's stats, I do not know every class feature they get. The only ones I do know are all of Devon's, because I play rogues a lot.
And probably mine because you wrote them.
Yes.
Can I fly through the air at will?
I mean, you tell me,
Can
bud.
you see?
Huh?
I
I
can't.
have plans
Any
to jump out of the
creatures?
window to escape this conversation.
I mean, you can fly, it will just be for a very short amount of time,
Right.
before gravity takes over.
Yeah, understood.
I
Yes.
could always just keep knocking.
I mean, yeah, but he doesn't seem like he wants to talk right now. And
Okay.
I'm sure if the voices are gonna come back, then like he knows that I'm getting the voices too, and then like just a mutual thing. I want to go find Chicken Seed.
That's, I think, a better goal. We
I
should do
think
that.
so. Yeah.
Yeah.
At this point, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
What's the chicken's name?
Chicken.
It's fucking genius.
Amazing.
Socks and chicken.
11.
You find yourself overcome with a severe amount of drowsiness, and then you're at hold. Yeah, so you guys are going to find some chicken seed?
Heck
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so it's not a big town. It doesn't take you long to make your way down to the farmhouse. You're greeted by a really old gnome. A really, really, really old gnome. Well, sorry guys. What can I do for you?
Your finest Chicken Seed.
Right. How much do you want?
All of it.
You underestimate the amount of chicken seed I have.
He's a farmer.
How?
We're gonna be trekking through a lot of areas, you know, like
You want all of it? Okay.
yeah,
He points to his silo. Can you carry that?
cool. Shoot, Trace.
Uproot silo.
Okay. He puts his hand. No. Actually, what he does, he thinks for a second. Goes and gets basically a wheelbarrow. That would be a lot of gold.
How much are we talking?
Okay, this is a calculation I didn't think I'd need to make. 1 second, let me just figure this out. Right, okay, so he has that much grain. You want the best stuff, so it's pretty worth that much.
He has a whole silo full of the best grain.
I mean, he's probably one of the only farmers in this town, and the town needs some sort of income. So he has just good grain from everywhere.
Yeah, fair enough.
That will probably come to about
I did it try to.
750 gold.
Ooh, okay.
We have so many issues to fix.
How much grain would I get for about 140 gold?
So rich.
Trey, are you sure you want to spend
Are we gonna find any other chicken seed?
Probably.
Mm,
I mean, how's the chicken supposed to grow big and strong without excessive quantities of grain?
it's
True.
just
It's gonna be a
baby.
diet chicken.
How is the chicken ever gonna become Tiamat if it doesn't eat?
Yeah.
Anyway, 140 gold. Just take it. And he comes back 5 minutes later with roughly about a bag about this big of grain, and hands it to you.
Surely 140
You've been
gold.
fleeced.
It is the finest stuff, lady.
I did kind of expect it to be, you know, a little more, don't you think? This kind of seems like a rip-off, you know? Like, look at
Pretty sure the pile of gold you gave him was bigger than the bag.
him! And just holds up the chicken. Look how small he is.
That's very nice.
Little.
That's very nice.
This isn't gonna last, you know, a week. Like, come on.
Fine. I will chuck in one more bag, slightly smaller than that one.
No,
Yes.
no.
yes.
It's gotta be the exact same size.
It's still a terrible deal.
Roll a persuasion check.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
Oh. 9?
You know what? You've got yourself a deal.
Really?
Yes. One more bag of the exact same size.
Yeah.
He goes and gets you another bag of the finest quality grain. You now have 2 bags of fine quality grain to feed your chicken with. You can add that to your character sheet.
Yeah.
And mark off 140 gold.
Oh.
Dude, this is the second time I fleeced my character so good.
This grain better be made out of literal gold.
I love my job.
Is that what the guy says?
No, this is me, the DM talking. I love my job.
Sweet. Thank you very kindly, sir.
See, I can give you a lot of gold in the build up to this campaign and then just take it all away like 5 minutes later. I giveth and I taketh away.
I mean, just get me gambling and that's enough.
I wanted to go to the man, the middle-aged man.
Yes, that was right. Sorry, my bad.
So can I please go to him?
Yes, you make your way over to him.
Okay. Hey, so were you related to that figure that I saw darting away into the alley?
That there is my piece of shit son. Turns out he's been stealing from me. So
Right. So I tried to go after him. Cards on the table, he got away.
I'm not surprised. He is very elusive.
Right. Now I am a little bit of a freelancer myself, so if you'd like to hire me, I could help you find your son and take him in whatever state you'd like him to be taken in.
He looks at you for a quick second,
Dead or alive is what I mean.
and he just starts laughing. Like, doesn't even try to hide it. He just laughs at your face.
Uh-huh.
Boy, if you catch my son and bring him back here, well, let's just say I would make it worth your while quite a bit.
Really? How much we talking?
How much does this guy have to give away?
I just came into possession of 140 gold. My pappy owns the farm downtown.
Let's make it a flat 300 gold, shall we? You bring in my.
Interesting, that's 4 bags of grain. No, I don't know. I don't actually hear that.
I mean, how commonplace are the bag of grain exchange rates?
Everyone
how
knows
common
that's the standard going
I
rate.
don't know. Even so, I don't think Tywin cares.
No, yeah, I don't really follow grain.
God,
All the
last
grain stuck in these.
God, last year the inflation of grain was so high.
So,
We should just start trading in grain.
what's
I think there's a lot of
what's
fleecing
so
to do.
special about your son that makes him so elusive?
I mean, I couldn't put a finger on it, but not even the best guards of the town have been able to catch him. So doesn't gesture. He like kind of pointedly looks at your injured arm and says, "Yeah, if the best guards can't find him, I don't think you will.
All right then.
But if you do, bring him here. 300 gold for you."
Do you mind if he's a little dead when he gets here?
That would be a problem, sir.
Right. So you want me to bring him in alive then?
That would be appreciated, so I can beat the shit out of him.
I mean, I can beat the shit out of him before I kill him if you want.
I don't want you killing him.
All right. Okay. You're the customer.
You want your gold?
It's not quite my forte. I would do it better if I could kill him, but if I can't, that's fine. I'll give it my best shot.
He gives you a quizzical look, as if he's mentally noting what you just said down.
All right. Well, Oh, do you know any other information that could help me find him? Like his name, his appearance. I didn't really get a good look at when I saw him running away.
So I won't. Yeah. Okay. So he basically tells you he's about 5'9". Has blonde hair. Usually found by the west. He usually likes to hang out near the docks of the west fork of the river.
Yeah.
Greenish eyes. Has a scar on his shoulder.
Okay.
Main identifying traits.
All right. All right. Thank you very much. Next time you see me, I should have your son in tow.
Okay. All right.
I walk away. I go. This does not sound like a one-person job, and I go back to the tavern.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anyone in the tavern currently?
Nivara, unconscious.
I walk up to Nirvara, unconscious, and I shake her body.
Okay. You
Hey.
wake up.
What? Well,
Nirvara, before we were talking about possibly resparking a business relationship. Would you like to begin that right now?
was the business like I'm still kind of like waking up.
Right.
The business.
I'll give you a second to get your
Oh,
bearings.
You want to start another business? Is that right?
Not start a business. I'm not going that far into it. I have one job that I think you could help me with.
Yeah. What's that?
I'm trying to track down someone. I didn't get his name, but this boy's been stealing from his father, and apparently he's quite evasive, and apparently I'm not allowed to kill him.
Stealing, killing. All right, cool. I'm good.
Stealing, killing, okay.
Check.
Just so you know, I just said we're not allowed to kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah, just when you were noting it just then,
Oh.
it seemed like killing was a major tick in...
But I know you do that,
Yes.
but
That's my character sheet.
sorry, I just mentally blanked. Just pretend.
You did just wake up, it's
yeah,
fine.
just pretend you've already did that too. Yeah. I'll help you.
Great. Alright, let's, you can, if you help me out with this, I'll consider the Thai King debt paid.
Oh, you still on that?
That's
I forgot about
I
that
mean-
once I blacked out.
Okay, great. I didn't forget about it when someone came knocking at my door a second ago asking about a Thai King and voices in my head.
Sounds like a you problem.
It absolutely is a me problem.
Taiwan, I'm sorry. I didn't
Thank you. I think that's the first time you've said sorry about that, and that's kind of fucked up, but I appreciate you saying sorry. Let's go see if we can find this guy. I think I heard he hangs out near the docks
Alright,
sometimes.
cool. Let's go.
Alright.
At this
Alright.
moment, I come down the stairs. Oh, Your Majesty! You are on another
Let's
quest.
go to the docks.
The two of you can hear this.
You heading off to the docks, are you?
I'm sorry, I forgot your name.
Tarina, Your Majesty.
Tarina.
It's a pleasure.
Yes, sorry, I've got some official royal business to attend to.
A crusade, you say?
Talk to him again.
In a way, yes.
That's just so exciting, isn't it?
Is it?
Listen up, everybody. The
Uh,
king here is
actually,
going on a
I think
crusade. How about we all rally behind him and help him out?
I don't even have anything to add to that. You guys can figure this out.
No crusade. This is just a king's only business and his noble servant. I'm sorry, citizens.
Would you look at the time?
Surely
Crusade
not.
clock.
A king is hardly anything without his
You're the
subjects.
paladin.
If he's up to go and
Yeah.
do some kingly reclamation or liberation or whatnot, I think he needs his peoples behind him.
It's strictly private duties, everybody. Please, let's just stay here, have
Why
our
are the king's
drinks.
advisors fighting?
This is a good question. Why wouldn't they be on the same wavelength? You know.
See, I'm the private advisor for absolutely 100% completely private business. And this is 100% completely private business, everybody. Please, no following, no crusades, just the king and his super, super secret advisor.
At this point in time, you know the twin girls that were in the tavern. One of them was like, "Oh my god, would you look at that? We have a king visiting us."
Did you just want to go?
And they, one of them looks really bashful and like kind of blushing. The other one runs up to you and is like, "Oh, she kind of does a half bow and she's like, "Oh, which kingdom do you hail from, King?
Tai King.
Tai King.
Tai King.
Um,
I mean, you were literally born for this job, sir."
Before we do that, I would like to kind of point out we've lost that camera now.
Have we?
Yes. So we'll go on a quick break, and we'll sort that out, and we'll be back in a second. Boop.
Welcome back. Some technical issues were present. They have been fixed, I think.
We hope.
We hope. Getting right back into it, you guys. So, as I was aware, the two of you were planning to go find the son of
Correct.
the old dude you ran into.
And
And we're heading to the docks to do that.
As you were planning to do so, a very excited Tarina came down the stairs, excited to see that her Thai King had returned.
I did forget about that.
The two of you were listening into this and were contemplating whether it was worth heading down and talking to Tai King again. Sorry, your character's name is permanently be changed for the rest of the campaign.
yeah, Tai King's going on a crusade, don't you know?
Yeah.
Well, surely we'd accompany him.
Well, wait a minute, everybody. I have some bad news. This is not Tai King. This is Tywin's third long lost brother.
Alright, hang on, wait, before she talks about who I am, I can introduce myself, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yes, I am Tywin's other brother. I didn't want to say anything, I thought it was pretty embarrassing.
What's
I'm
this
Tywin.
Tywin and why is he so popular?
I'm Tywin's other brother, and you don't need to know my name right now. I'm trying to stay on the down low.
Okay, so for all of that, can I get you to make a deception check first?
Okay.
And can I get you to make it at disadvantage?
That won't help.
So roll again and take the lower roll,
Two
and then
nat
add.
20s.
Ooh. 5.
Okay. Can you roll a deception check?
Oh, hang on.
Me.
Oh.
You can roll yours flat.
I got a pretty decent one. It is 19.
Okay. Can I get you to make an insight check?
That is a 10.
You're sure that there isn't a full truth to what Nivara's saying? And because of that, you're not sure that Tywin... Sorry, not
Tai King.
whoever this is, you're not sure that they're on the level as well, but they seem more trustworthy than Nivara.
Impersonating royalty? Now that's treason. And I'd like to make an attack against the imposter.
Fine. Sure, go for it. Make an attack roll.
That is a 12.
I believe your armor class is higher than that.
Yeah, no, I don't think that hits. I think my armor class is good. Yeah, no, that doesn't hit. So what exactly did you
Describe the way you attack.
attack with?
Well, I get my crossbow out. And the false king, not Tai King, pretending to be Tai King, has to die because, you know, we can't have these false royals running around.
At the announcement of the false royal and like the treason, one of the twins goes, "Treason? In our town?" And just rushes back to her sister.
Now this is a false king, you know? He was claiming he was a king just now, and now they're claiming something else, and it's just... I think it's just safer if we take care of him.
Okay.
So they can't lie to anyone
Did you say
else.
it's pre-firing the crossbow at me?
No, immediately. I fired and I missed, and I said
You
that.
fired, you missed, and then did the speech.
Quick
Okay.
pause. Now, what are you two doing?
So, is he a king? Is he not a king?
Absolutely not.
And as you were so
This gentleman is an imposter, and he needs to be dealt with as per treason laws that I just made up.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck have I done?
Alright.
as you went to fire, the reason, like the story reason you missed was the barkeep came up and like swatted the crossbow away and was said, "Hey, all of you, take it outside, not in here."
Excuse me, I just didn't do
Out.
anything. I just got shot at.
I don't care. All of you, all, the three of you that have been involved, out.
Thank you
Alright.
for the breakfast and beer, by the way.
Come back later when you're sobered up.
Alright, I'm gonna go outside.
The advice
As
takes
they walk
slight.
out, I telepathy to Tarina. It's true. He isn't the king. It is I He's trapped me in this body of a cat.
Make a deception check. Just make a deception check.
Oh, 11.
Make an insight check.
Oh, 3.
I mean, that makes sense. The narrative makes sense. The Tyking is fake. The Tyking myth is fake. You get a message immediately after. It makes sense. Like, why would Tyking lie to you? The real Tyking would never do that.
Actually, no, I'm
A
actually
king
proficient
doesn't
in
lie.
insights. So
Wait,
5.
I'm curious. Has the barkeep watched all the other antics, like when Carlittle like falls down the stairs, when I pass out?
The barmaid would not have been there for when
Whose
Kalithu
cat is
passed
it?
out.
Is it your cat?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Okay, well I left the bar.
Yeah, so did I.
I think maybe we should just make sure nothing too
Yeah,
chaotic.
let's
Cat?
see if they
Cat?
don't kill each other.
Can
Hang on.
Nehevara and I try to?
Do I see the cat?
Can Nehevara and I try to sneak away in the struggle?
Cal, does Tarina see the cat?
It would have been on my table, so yeah.
Alright, I'd like to go grab the cat and then run outside after time.
Hey, that's what are you doing?
Maybe-
Okay, I think
I have to
Can I
restore
get-
the king to his body!
What?
Can I get both of you to make like a quick dexterity check? You can do an advantage because you've surprised me.
Yeah. That's probably pretty good.
That's an 11.
Oh, it's 17.
Can we try to sneak away while this is happening? Me and Nehevara.
In a second. 11, 17?
Yeah.
Okay, so you go to hold on to the cat, and then immediately after, Calathil swipes it back.
Cat.
Hang on, we need the king. That's the king, don't you know?
It's a cat.
No, it's the king. He's trapped inside the body of the cat. And there's this thief
All players.
and he's out here, he's running away with the king's body, and I gotta get the king back to the body, don't you know?
Well,
You brought this on yourself. You brought this on yourself.
Well, I was gonna go to the king anyway. Your king.
Then quick, come with me. I'm gonna grab
No,
his
you
I'm
can't.
gonna grab I'm gonna grab your wrist and drag you with the cat.
Okay.
You're gonna get after the king?
What are you? How do you respond to this?
Trey is like, oh, we're going. Just picks up
Yeah.
chicken and just.
See, you can try to split the party as much as you want, but your own stupidity ties you back together again. Yeah.
Yeah, Trey is just following.
Are we allowed to
right
try to
along.
sneak away?
Yeah. Okay. So I need you've instigated this, so I need you to make a stealth check first.
Okay. Oh, come on, let me get to my stealth. Okay. Stealth. I have a stealth. Okay. 19.
Okay. Now you make
Oh,
one.
hang on,
But-
actually.
Yeah.
Disadvantage
gonna
on
say.
stealth. 9.
Right. Okay. You make yours at disadvantage.
I got 16. What's that a disadvantage?
You roll again and then take the lower roll.
Oh yeah, oops. 16.
Nehevara, as a rogue, you've got the training to be pretty stealthy. Tywin, on the other hand, is very he's a tall, muscly guy. He doesn't know how his body works. He's like not brushing past tables, trying to be very stealthy. He's trying to drag Nehevara with him. He's like, yeah, no, let's go now.
And everyone's kind of, pointing and staring as the king goes past.
Yeah, exactly. Or the not king, the treason king.
Oh, who knows?
Can I?
I'm not sure a word of that's gotten that far yet.
Can I escape to the docks without Tywin?
Pardon?
Can I escape to the docks without Tywin?
Since Tywin was trying to take you with him, no.
Alright.
But you can leave. You can leave Tywin where he is, but you can't sneak away. You can just walk off if you want to.
I'm just gonna be like, I think I've caused too much trouble. I think I'll just go off on my own and just kind of walk off.
How do you respond?
No.
I want you, not the others.
I'm not letting that happen.
Wait, you're not being sneaky at all. You're knocking shit over.
Alright, but that's fine. We just need to go to the docks anyway. We don't really need to sneak away.
Okay. So, do you still miss me and being in the gang?
Yeah, a little bit. Alright, let's just go to the docks. It doesn't matter.
Alright, let's go.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah, we just go to the docks.
So you two are headed to the docks. Pardon me. What are 1, 2, and 3 doing?
We were gonna follow
Well,
and then
do
Tarina's
we
dragging
see
the
which
phone
way
away.
Tai King's going? False Tai King?
Yes. Yeah. They're not being very sneaky. So
Alright then, we give chase.
okay. I mean, you don't really need chase. They're walking. You're like,
We chase.
Okay, so if there's before we continue, is there anything else you guys want to do, or can we just cut straight to the docks?
No.
Sure. You make your way to the docks. It's probably about noon at this point, given all your shenanigans. The viewers won't be able to see this. The map's more for the benefit of the players anyway, at the time. This is the docks. Those little brown things there are basically little jetties to which boats are moored to. The one thing you notice is it is like there are lots of buildings around here, and it's like it's got a bunch of shops as well. But there's not very many people. Like you count at the very most, maybe like 7 people in the entirety of this area. I'll describe a few of them to you.
Yeah.
Between the two little dock areas, there is a boat and there's just a person sitting on there. He seems to be counting through his coins. It looks like a fishing vessel. You see a man and a woman hand in hand walking on the far edge. So this is the ground. These are buildings here. So on that edge, just walking across.
All good? Yeah. This just came unplugged. It's all good.
So that's 3. And you see just another person just standing here and just doesn't seem to be doing anything, just watching. Those are the people you notice immediately.
I kind of turn to
Are we
her.
coming from which way?
You would be coming from here, this path here.
I kind of turn to her when I'm like, is it just me? Is it like, wouldn't it be?
Yeah, it's like the middle of the day. It's really strange. No one's
Yeah,
here.
isn't it weird that there's not many people?
I'm not very used to this town. I've been to some towns where there's no one anywhere for long stretches of time.
But even for a town, this is very quiet.
I guess so. Doesn't really matter to us. All we need to find is one dude to see around here.
Yeah, I guess it makes it easier to spot him.
And
So-
as an addendum, how do you guys react to being followed by these 3? You and you two specifically.
Just like, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Not this.
Love the
I
party.
love it.
Imposter! Give back Ty King's body!
Oh god.
Alright, so I look around for a 5'9" blonde guy with green eyes and a scar on his shoulder.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Alright. 17.
You can't see anyone that fits that description.
Alright, Niavara, can you handle these guys who are following us? Since this is sort of your mess. And I'll question some of these people about if they've seen anything around here from that guy.
Okay, because if there's one thing I'm good at, it's getting myself out of messes.
I'm hoping so.
Yeah, that's why I'm.
Also, I will tell you,
Fake propaganda.
the building in the center with the X on it is basically a tower. It looks like a lighthouse, but instead of like a light at the top, there's just a bunch of mirrors. You can't see any light emanating from the top of it. And the river itself is pretty wide, probably a good 200, 300 feet across. A decent swing.
I'd like to go up to one of the people there, one of the random
Any-
people.
Anyone in specific?
No one specific, just whoever's closest to me, really.
Sure. If you're walking in from there, probably the guy vibing over in the corner. So I'll put him just as this is not a combat, just me denoting where the guy is. Can you put these 2 on the other side of the?
So we're looking
like maybe about there.
here?
Yeah, a bit further. Yep. Cool.
Okay.
There's a guy on a boat over here, and that's those are the first few people who you saw. So I assume you're over here.
Yep, I go over there.
In which case, can I get like, if you've got like a dice you don't want to use, just to denote where you guys are? Chuck it to Hamish or myself, and I'll place you down.
Oops.
You might want to keep the D4. You use the D4 for daggers.
One in the corner.
Let's take the D12. You don't use the D12.
Isn't Niavara here stopping us?
Oh yeah, cool. So you guys would be there then. Cool. There, and place this off.
Actually, that's D12.
Sweet. So, how are you stopping these guys.
I kind of outstretch my arms, go, wait, everybody.
Well, hold on, man. What's going on here?
Okay.
We have a king to restore, don't you know?
The thing, okay, so, I might have been lying about Tai King. So if anyone here is to be executed, that would be me. Tai King is not a king, but Tai King rather is a...
Do I know that she's lying? Can I roll?
Yeah, you can roll an insight check. I'm going to keep your deception from earlier because you're lying about something.
But see,
It's gonna be 16.
now I'm
You have an
hesitating
idea.
because
You're
it's a
ready to go.
very specific job, a very specific role that only very few has ever had.
I should correct myself. You know she's telling the truth now, but she was lying earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Tai King is in fact my friend. And that is a very rare
That's
job.
laughing.
Like a white person when playing lands.
Yes.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. No need to applaud me. Just applaud yourselves for this beautiful,
I'm
lovely
confused now.
chase.
Well, I mean,
Can you put this guy on the lighthouse?
why would you lie to begin with about there being a king then?
So what you're trying to say is that the Thai king and the cat, that neither of them are kings.
No,
Does that mean they're both heretics?
no,
Or
no.
Cats
The
is
cat,
treasonous?
no, the cat is just a cat, a very pretty cat. But Tai King is yes, not a king. This is actually, I'm actually a bard. This is a performance. This is all.
When you start lying about your class, this is getting too meta.
This is an improvisation for a future play I'm making called.
Now I understand
the
why you
king,
didn't want to play bard. You wanted to lie about playing bard.
The king and heretics.
Who are the heretics?
You.
I'm the heretic.
Yes! For causing commotion and trouble in this very quaint, quiet town.
I would never. I am a devout subject of the king,
Oh, I see. Well then.
whoever that may be, even if it ain't Tywin King,
Can I
apparently.
just get you to make like a flat intelligence roll? Just a flat intelligence roll.
It's dangerous. That's a 6.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Well then, is it kind of everyone's in a line, or is everyone kind of on the same area?
Exactly as the picture there.
I kind of peer behind Tarina. You two, and the cat, and the chicken, heretics.
Why?
Wow.
We just needed
I find
more.
it funny that you're calling the paladin a heretic.
We
Yes.
just needed more actors.
Poetic
And you
justice.
guys happen to be the heretics.
Oh,
Oh wait,
wait.
it's a plot twist. For
We're
lying about the
acting
king,
as
I
the
am a
heretic. Okay.
It's a work in progress, so you don't have to worry about it.
Okay, so the idea I'm getting at that is that you're not actually trying to like stall them. You're trying to stall them, but not like do anything about it. You're just trying to keep them where they are, right?
Yeah, because I know I have a feeling that whatever I say,
We'll make this
Tarina,
situation.
Tarina will be barging through to discuss the kingly duties of what may or may not be Tai King.
Okay, so we'll cut to. I think as from a roleplay perspective, you've earned that win. So we'll cut to you. You've got a few minutes
that's a
now.
lot of time.
Yeah, you've got a few minutes to talk to this guy on your own.
This is beyond like character. I'm confused as a player now.
DM for me.
Yeah, this is the main thing right now because of the end comes out about you.
Nice.
So I got up to
Thanks, Eva.
this person. What's this person look like?
This guy. Actually, wait a second. Oh yeah, remember that CD guy from earlier in the tavern? This is him.
The seedy guy.
Yeah. They were the twins, and then the CD guy.
Right.
This is the CD guy.
He was drinking lots.
Okay. Nice to meet you.
And yourself.
I got a few questions if you don't mind.
Ask away.
Good. Have you seen a man around here? He's known to be quite slippery, I've heard, but he's about 5'9", blonde, green eyes, scar on his shoulder. Have you seen him anywhere?
Maybe I have. You're gonna have to make it worth my while.
Well, I don't want to make it worth your while if you haven't seen him.
It costs 140 gold.
Throw in a bag of siege and then you got a deal.
Maybe I have.
How about I give you a deposit, and if it turns out you don't know anything, you give it back.
Sounds fair to me.
Okay. How about I take out a silver piece?
Now that just looks like you have bad manners.
It looks like a silver piece to me. For something that doesn't cost you anything, I think it's a pretty good deal.
Maybe it does cost me something and you just don't know about it.
Really? Maybe there's information I can get from someone else and they'd be happy to take a silver piece just for talking for a few seconds.
Fine, be my guest. And he gestures to the pretty empty thoroughfare. Can you move those two figures further down that way, past the lighthouse? Yep.
Alright, what were you thinking then?
I don't know. 5 gold seems to be a.
5 gold?
I don't know. It seems you seem pretty.
You know how many bags of seed I can get for 5 gold?
You seem pretty desperate there, Buckaroo. The god giveth and taketh away.
Is this information that you have particularly useful to me?
You want to know where this person that you're looking for is? I may be able to tell you. He gives you like a kind of like a awkward grin. He knows he has you on the defensive. So.
All right, 5 gold, as long as this information is worth my while.
Of course.
All right, I take out 5 gold and I hand it to the man.
Yeah. I've got 5 gold. Okay. Little old Samuel. That's what you're looking for. And he gestures. Can you move those 2 black figures towards the lighthouse? Yeah, and can you move this one this way? No, that way. Okay, he gestures to the top of the lighthouse, and you see the kid, as per description, walk around. You don't see this guy; he's wearing a tunic, so you wouldn't see this guy. Say, "Hey Samuel, this fine gentleman has been looking for you."
Oh,
and as you look,
I'm not a fan of how you went about that.
Do you look towards him?
Yeah, I look towards him.
Does a 18 hit?
Yes.
You feel a sharp metal object sink into your ribs.
Jesus Christ!
That would be initiative from everyone.
Oh, good.
Yay.
Ooh, that's good.
Cool. You take 3 points of damage
Oh.
as the dagger sinks into your ribs. You see, so the 4 of you here, and you see Tywin cry out in a bit of pain, and only the 2 Nirvara and Tywin see this guy disappear and reappear here.
Forgetting the whole little like actor king roleplay stuff, I kind of cry out in like alarm, like Tywin, like oh shit.
Oh, so this is the tyrant.
Yeah.
And I noticed the man that disappears and reappears, but like I was more concerned about the attack.
Wait, are these more actors? How many people do you have on board with this?
But forget the actors.
How big's your payroll?
Wait, so are these the loyal subjects if we're the treason people, or?
Forget the acting. My friend's been hurt. I have to do something.
Ah. So we're not acting anymore.
No more acting.
Alright,
No
then.
more actors.
Okay, can I get initiative from everyone?
Nat 20.
Nat 20, is that it?
21.
21?
We should go
12.
on a second.
Yeah.
12?
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20?
Also unnatural 20.
Unnatural. Who's got the higher dex out of you two? I think it's you.
3.
Yes.
Yeah,
21?
9.
9. So we have Cal going first, then we have Tywin, then we have Trey, then we have enemies, then we have, who was higher of you two?
How's it died?
12, yeah.
Then we have Niavara, and then we have Samuel, then we have Tarina. Cool. Calithill, you're up.
So do I?
Which one are you? You're at the back of the line, right?
Yeah. I haven't seen anything, have I?
You've seen, you'd have seen the guy appear.
like just appear.
Appear. You don't know where he appeared from. You just saw him appear.
Also, you're an actor and you need to commit high treason.
Yeah. I'll keep that in mind. I don't know what I would do. I just
You can choose to forfeit your turn for this round if you want, or you can hold an action. All very valid things to do.
I'm gonna telepathy to the guy who just appeared.
Mhm.
Who are you? What did you just do? But I'm gonna stay at the back of the line. Or can I not see him from there?
No, you can see him from there. I did say you can see him from. You send out the message, but you're pretty sure the message never arrived. Like, it never got it to its destination. You're pretty sure. Like, you get it. It's not like you know or don't know, but you get like a feeling when you know that the person's received a message. The message never got to its destination. Anything else? I'll say that was a bonus action.
Okay, I will. I'll just move here.
Sure.
And I'll hold my action to Eldritch Blast. And whoever attacks someone in our party first.
Okay. Ty, when you're up.
So I still see. Do I still see the person?
Yeah,
figure,
you see
the
Samuel.
guy, Samuel. I say to everyone, I try to make, as best I can, I try to make this only be said to our party and not that Samuel can hear, because he's like up, right?
Yeah. He's about that distance, and then probably about 50 feet up.
Okay, yeah. So I can safely say something to my party that he might not hear, unless he had super hearing. So I'm just gonna say to everyone, like, listen, we need this guy alive, so try not to kill him if you can help it. And then I'm going to fire my crossbow at this man.
At the one next to you.
At Samuel.
Right, Samuel. Okay.
Want to keep him alive?
It's a Daniel Radcliffe meme with a gun.
Alright. 19.
19 will hit.
Good shit. I never miss.
Watch him die.
7.
7 points. Cool.
Yeah.
Sinks into his chest. Seems a bit taken aback, like kind of like mocking, like being hurt, and then kind of snaps it and just tosses it aside.
Get down here right now, Samuel.
If you insist.
Aye.
Um,
That's gonna be some
Next
dramatic
up, Trey.
irony later.
Trey is going to move to the figure that's
sorry,
standing at
which
the
one's
base.
Trey? This one?
Yeah, at the
Where?
base of the lighthouse.
This guy?
And she's gonna just swing.
Sure.
Oh, that's not good. 7.
7 will unfortunately miss.
Yeah.
I'll describe all the enemies for you guys. The black tokens are humans, or humanoids. The green ones, they appear to be basically fish folk with extremely sharp teeth. When they open their mouth, you just see rows upon rows of fangs, almost like kind of like a shark. And each of the green figures seems to be holding some sort of staff with a shark tooth at the end of it. Next up in initiative, unless you have anything else to do, Trey,
No, that's all I
is
can do.
the enemies, or everyone except Samuel. Okay. So the guy next to Tywin kind of circles around and says, "Sorry, bud, no hard feelings," and goes to stab you again with a natural 1.
So he goes to stab me.
With a dagger.
Okay.
Mhm.
Before he stabbed me, is that what happened, or did he throw something at me before? Do I know what happened when I got?
Oh, he sunk a dagger into you, like into your rib.
Okay.
The first attack, that was the surprise one. That's what it was.
Right.
As you turn to look at Samuel, he sunk a dagger into your ribs.
Yeah, but he's up there.
No, not Samuel. The guy next to you.
Oh, the guy next to me.
No, Samuel hasn't done anything yet. Samuel hasn't actually
Oh,
been
I
shooting yet.
misunderstood. Okay.
My bad.
Maybe I should have been shooting the guy next to me then, but that's fine. It's all good.
Yeah.
I could have done the Taiwan special.
I mean, you
You
could have.
could've.
Could have.
Waste.
Okay. Okay.
Does my Eldritch Blast go off from him being stabbed?
Yes, it is.
Yes. I think a 16.
16 on which one again? Sorry. 16 on which one? The black
The
one.
guy who stabbed Time.
Yes.
Because I specified whoever attacks someone.
Okay. Yes. Feel free to roll damage you hit.
Yeah. 6. Oh wait, 9.
9 points of damage.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I was like, no, yeah, it's a D10. Okay, cool. That's 9 points of damage to him. Okay, so the rest of the enemies. Can you move one of the black tokens around to Trey? And the other one move down this way. Okay, so the... Yeah. Okay. The green token will move down to here. Can you move it to here? It will take an attack of opportunity from you.
Oh, okay. Cool. Oh, that's a nat 20.
And,
Sure.
I like getting
Sweet.
people getting near me.
Roll damage.
I have worst AC in the party.
So it's 2d6 double to 4d6.
Oh, right, yeah.
Mhm.
I'm getting a lot of nat 20.
21. Damage.
21 damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you've got a great axe or sword?
Great sword.
Great sword. You take your sword. You just, instead of like even trying to slash, like hit him, you just gonna bludgeon him across the ribs, and you hear an audible crack as all of the air in his lungs is suddenly pushed out, and he's just gasping. He turns to you, gives you a smile, and takes his flips his javelin and sinks it into the ground. I need 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, just the 4 of you. I need 4 of you to make.
So everyone except who?
Everyone except Tywin.
Except time.
Oh, except me.
Everyone except Tywin makes me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, not one.
That is a unmodified 20.
That's gonna be
Oh, unmodified
6.
20, sorry.
6.
7.
You're the only one who succeeds.
Yay.
Everyone but Tarina and Tywin takes 3 points of thunder damage as the javelin goes into the ground. You hear you hear like a sort of eruption, and a pulse wave emanates from the javelin and crashes into you. You pretty much steal yourself and just go face first into it and resist the effects. Okay, that's that enemy done. Okay, that black token is going to attack Trey
Nice.
with a 21 to hit.
Oh, that's gonna hit.
Where did I just put my d4? I just had it 1 second ago. That will be 2 points of damage.
Alrighty.
That one's done. That one's done. These two. One will go up to Niavara.
He's already moved.
Oh, sorry, yeah, not my bad. Can't go up to Niavara.
Stop
This
cheating.
one will. And try to dagger you. That's an 11.
The one I hit.
Okay. And the final enemy is the green token over from there. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20. And it will. Actually, it'll go for Cal because it's senior cast Eldritch Blast now. It will take its javelin and basically try to attack you with it for a 15.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so yeah, you see, you try to prepare yourself to dodge out of the way, but there's just a little bit of, like you see the javelin basically create a little like puff of smoke behind it and just shoots forward faster, just clipping you for 1 point of damage. Excellent.
Nice.
And that's the end of the enemy's turn. Niavara,
What's the closest enemy to me?
either the green token next to you or the black token next to you.
Well, since the black token, I think, would be the closest and try to attack me, I will use my rapier to attack.
Okay, sure, go for it. Pardon me.
Well, like, I guess holding on to myself. I don't know if there's any way the thunder particularly attacked.
It's more of a aching in your bones sort of pain.
I've forgotten how to do this.
So if you could have actions.
19. 23.
23 will definitely hit. So that's, I think, 1d8 plus dexterity modifier.
You have to forgive me.
That's the d8.
Is it the D8?
Mm-hmm. 1 plus dexterity modifier. It should be in your damage for the rapier.
So I'm trying to do the mental math in my head. 3.
3 points of damage? Cool.
Mm.
That one has not been attacked yet.
Sorry, I'm really bad at doing
That's all
calculations in my head.
So good.
I understand. Neovara's done. Sam, okay. 20, 25. Okay, cool. You see Sam vanish and appear next to you.
Awesome.
Nice.
Well, friend, heard you calling? I'm here. And he goes to slash you with his longsword. For a 24.
Yeah, that hits.
That will be 5 points of damage.
Ooh.
As he puts a massive gash across your chest.
I almost made that 50 points of damage.
Insta death. He looks to you. What's the problem, friend? You seem to be not having a good time. And this is a place for good times. As he gestures to the dock area. Gives you a little sly wink. Next up in initiative is Torino.
Is it possible for me to squeeze through this hot mess?
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
I'd say it's just like an extra 5 feet of movement.
Yeah, that's fine. I want to get to here.
Sure.
And I call out, "Your time is up, Tywin. I'm out here about to commit a treason. And because I'm an actor, I'm going to miss on purpose and roll to hit this guy.
Roll to hit which guy?
This guy next to Tywin.
Ooh.
The black one? Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm such a good actor, I fire, but I miss on
Sure.
purpose.
You want to roll a performance check just cause?
I mean, that's a 22 to hit, and I'll do a performance. That's
12.
depends if I'm proficient in performance.
I don't think you are.
I might be. No, I'm not.
Yeah, I don't think you are. Well, yeah. Okay. I mean, it's pretty convincing for what you're trying to achieve. 22 to hit?
Yes.
100% hits. Raw damage. I'm not giving you your enemies with AC 23 and level 1.
That is 4 damage.
Yes, you're fighting Tiamat now. 4 damage?
4 damage.
That one has been attacked. No, that one hasn't been attacked. Yeah, no, it hasn't been attacked because Tywin attacked Samuel.
Hasn't he? Didn't Eldritch Blast?
Oh, yes, Eldritch Blast. Yes, that's right. I was just trying to figure out which one it is. In which case, 4 points of damage doesn't still kill it. Okay. Back to the top with Cal.
Is he bloodied?
Yeah, he's well past bloodied.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, I should remember to tell you when they're bloody. This one, definitely bloodied. That was 21 points of damage from Trey.
Right.
This one is not bloodied. This one hasn't been attacked.
Okay.
God, we got ourselves in this again. I pull out my 2 daggers, cast Hex on the guy in front of me, and hit him once.
Yeah, sure. As you cast Hex, the creature just looks at you and is like,
Oh,
yes.
God. 12.
Teeth like full like in front of you. 12
Yes.
hits.
Oh.
Nice.
That's about right. So don't have that much of a high AC.
4 damage.
4 damage.
And also Hex. Another 5 damage.
So
9.
9.
Yeah, 9.
Okay, take this token off the board.
Nice.
Putting in work.
Dang.
And the Hex...
Sorry, I can't give you NPCs to help you out this time.
Hex moves to the other green one.
Yeah, sure. Hex to the other green token?
Yeah.
Perfect. Gotcha. That's the end of your turn.
Yeah.
We are now looking at... Yeah. Tywin.
Okay.
My 1 spell slot.
It's time for what I call the Tywin special. So that is.
Did you just say this to the guy?
Yes.
Right.
Right,
I didn't want to do this to you.
Right, lads, let's go. I'm about to lay down something called the Taiwan Special.
Alright. You're about to witness the Tywin special. I take out my sword. Is it a sword? It's been so long, yeah. I take out my sword and slash at the black dot,
Yes.
as he's now
Awkward
known.
place to stop the sentence. I slash at the black dot.
Unnatural 20,
Yep, that hits.
which will do 6 damage.
Yeah, take it off the top. Take it off the
Yeah!
Nice.
Slash off his head and turn now and finish the Tywin special by firing at Samuel with my crossbow.
Now you have crossbow expert, which means you don't have disadvantage on short range.
Correct.
Cool. I mean, by game logic, he's already an expert at crossbow, so I don't know how you can beat him there.
I am. And I never miss.
I mean,
Oh, that fell off the table.
And
and
only
I never miss. 19.
he's a
Sure.
crossbow expert, but she's a sharpshooter.
Are you sharpshooter? Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, and that will be.
It is literally the dichotomy of the two days.
9 damage.
9 damage. Yeah.
I think I'm thinking.
Yeah, so 9 damage. Samuel looks at you and is like, well then, friend, you've got some moves there. It's a shame that none of you are going to make it out of this alive.
Oh, you're not.
Not the first time I've heard that. And here I am. Right,
Trey.
next turn. Yeah.
Yeah, Trey's gonna turn
I was
to
buffering.
the humanoid thing that had just attacked her and went, alright, so we got ourselves a fight now. And will a 23 hit?
Yes.
It
Yes.
better.
I don't know why I thought about that.
Nope, that one. That's going to be 11 points of damage.
Okay. That one hasn't been hit yet.
No.
No, it has been hit. Yes, it has. I'm taking off the board. Yeah. That's the one that's been hit once.
Nice.
And then the second hit kills it. Oops. Okay, I don't think you have anything else on your turn.
With that, I'll just start moving towards Tywin, but not fully, all the way.
You're
I'm.
The other one. No, up to you.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, that'll be fine. Thank you.
Sweet. It is now the enemy's go. Can you move the green token 2 squares to the right?
Opportunity attack or no?
From Niamara.
Yeah.
You can make an opportunity attack if you want, as it leaves your threatened space.
Hit him.
I will.
Yeah.
Hit the fish.
Rapier?
Can I use a sneak attack?
Yes, you can, because... Actually, yeah, you can, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. So, if you hit, you deal another 1d6 damage,
Okay.
because
Yeah,
you've
I'll
got
sneak.
backup from Cal.
I will sneak attack my rapier.
That'll hit. I know your modifiers for that one. That'll definitely hit. So you take 1d8 and then 1d6.
Goodness, I've forgotten all my dice again.
Yep, 7. Cool. And then 9, and then another d6 of damage from Seek Attack.
Now I've got to remember it's D6 and 1.
So 10 points of damage.
Pretty good.
Really
That
like
one's
this
been
dice.
hit before as well.
Mm.
Goodbye, sir.
Get him.
Have you killed 2 of the enemies? You've killed 2 of the enemies.
So far, an efficient party.
Unlike last time,
Yeah.
the 3 of you. Okay, so that was an opportunity attack. So now I'm going to finish.
Have we actually achieved anything as the three of us?
I killed someone.
I killed someone just.
So I think there's only one that's going to kill anyone. Now that okay, so this mer person will do the same thing as their comrade and slam their sharp tooth javelin into the ground. I need everyone now to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that was better this time.
Nat 20.
You rolled that one earlier for the other one, so
Seven.
Polar opposite.
7.
An 18.
Okay, just raise your hand if you rolled lower than 12. Okay, the 2 of you, 3 points of damage.
I'm knocked out.
Oh no.
Can we?
Where's 6 on the dice?
Do you have 12 hit points?
No, I have 9.
Oh, okay. That's a good way to track him, yeah. Time is knocked out. Okay, cool. Sweet. That token over there will move up to you since you've killed most of its friends. And go to attack it with the dagger. That will be 19 plus 4, so 23.
That does hit.
These encounters are too strong. All of his NPCs can hit things.
1 point of damage.
There's... There. All there.
It's fine. It's all good. That's the end of that turn. Samuel, as you go down, Samuel looks to the rest of you guys and says, "You don't know what you've gotten yourselves into, so..." And he puts his longsword against Tywin's neck. Weapons down, all of you now.
Can we do this on our turn, or is it just now?
You can make the decision now. So what are you guys doing?
Now,
It's kind of like pseudo out of initiative.
Now hold on here. I thought I was the one playing the treasonist. I thought you were a loyal subject of King Ty King.
King Ty.
Nivara's like, because obviously Tywin's like an old friend comrade. She's like really angry. She's like giving Samuel like the death stare, and she's like holding her weapons up like as if she's ready to fucking attack.
Okay. Additionally, I need everyone but Tywin to make a wisdom saving throw.
It's in that one.
Actually, no, can you make one as well? My bad.
Oh, okay.
18.
12.
In that one.
That's gonna be an 8.
12?
Yeah, 12.
11.
Right, so, if you roll a 12 or higher, you're fine. I'm sorry.
Otherwise, you die.
So the 3 that didn't roll well enough, you hear, once again, that all-encompassing voice. You hear this like as the last like bit of consciousness is leaving you.
Mm-hmm.
The human boy, he's seizing up. Get a doctor now, and nothing. So you're unconscious.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So what are you guys deciding to do with your weapons? Are you putting them down? We're kind of half out of
I
initiative.
don't drop them, but I sheath them and I put my hands up and I'm like, okay, I wanted to talk anyway. Someone teleporting in and attacking us makes me pretty curious. I can't talk.
Trey is going to lower it, but like keep it in her sword in her hand, sort of thing. Just go. I don't think you're fighting pretty fairly. I say we got to keep it a fair fight, don't you think?
Crossbow down. Nivara, can I have a look at the script?
Nivara kind of like ignores everything. She's just looking dead at Samuel, like fucking angry. Like she's pissed.
Okay. So you don't put your weapon down. You've sheathed yours. You don't put them down. Okay. He takes the longsword and just ever so slightly presses it against Tywin's neck. You fail 1 death saving throw automatically. You see some blood starting to pour out. Weapons on the ground now.
Now hold on. I want to check the script first. Can you pop over here for a minute? I really don't think that's your part.
Damn it, why did I call
I should
it?
say, Samuel looks haggard as fuck. Like he laboured breaths, ruffled hair, like dead. Like really, he's got a really angry stare. Probably matching the intensity of yours, maybe a bit more. Yeah, that's all up to
This
you.
is the time for charm person, but I've used my spell.
Sorry, bud. You had the perfect warlock.
Nivara kind of just like interjects like there is no script, and she's like still looking dead at like Samuel. And no, she doesn't sheath her weapons either.
Okay. He raises his hand, 5 fingers. 4. 3.
I'll put my weapons away if you do.
You fell another death saving throw as the blade goes in further.
Um,
Roll. Okay, actually before that, roll an intimidation check.
alright.
Okay. Yeah, that's right.
Cool. Nat Nat
Okay.
one.
That's your move.
Wait,
Trey
so
will, Trey will put the sword away.
so if it
I know you've got an intelligence of 7, but you can see Tywin dying.
if it ain't a show, does that mean Ta King's in trouble?
Yes. Yes.
Hex pew.
Hex pew.
Hex pew.
Okay. Can I get you to, because we were kind of out of initiative while the dramatic scene was happening, can I get you to quickly roll an initiative check to see if he can sink the blade in first?
That's a 16.
Okay. Yeah.
Wait, I actually beat you?
Yeah, I rolled a 4.
Ah.
You're
Okay.
right.
So, yeah, Hex pew.
Hex pew. Hex pew. That's a 19 hit.
19 to hit. That hits.
Hex pew. I think hex is a d6.
Can I get, yeah, can I get you, the three of you to roll just flat dexterity check?
Dexterity.
Yes.
That is almost max damage. It does 15 damage.
15 damage? Oh, he's not dead.
18.
That's 17.
18?
20.
20?
Unnatural.
17.
18.
Oh, okay. You'll, wait, let me do one more. Yeah, you all read him in a landslide. Okay, okay. You have one action each. What are you doing?
Am I in any position to attack Samuel?
You could yeet a dagger at him.
Yeah, I'm gonna use. I've still got that dagger, don't I?
You've got the dagger of returning.
So just one action, not a turn.
Not a turn, just an action.
Yeah.
I'm not close enough to lay on hands.
No.
Without like any movement, she just grabs her dagger. And
I'll
just,
give you options in a second. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
You want to yeet a dagger?
yeah, she grabs the dagger and she just goes, ugh, just throwing it as hard as she
Yeah.
can.
Roll to hit. This is a badass move which we need fan of.
Ooh, I don't know about that. That's a
What's your total? 9 plus
plus
because the dagger is magic.
9 plus. Hold on, wait.
Hex pew.
Hex pew.
14.
14 hits.
Mm.
Nice.
And then it's a d4 plus 3.
Yeah. And also sneak attack.
Which one is the d4?
Oh,
This one?
Yeah.
Sorry, I've got like no brain, so
1 plus 2. Sorry, 1 plus 3, 4.
4,
And then a d6.
3.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry for walking me like through that. I've forgotten everything.
Yeah, that's all good. Yeah, it's been a while.
Mm.
Yeah, it's been a while. You're okay. So you can try laying it on hands. What I want you to do though, if you want to do that, is make an athletics check as you jump towards Tywin.
Okay, I'll do that. Oh, 6.
Okay. I will say you do not make it there in time. You've got one action. What are you doing?
Do I
Slightly
want
closer.
to talk or do I want to attack?
I don't know. I think the time for talking is over. But what do I know? I'm just the DM.
I think with the amount of attacks he's taken, I'm gonna attack.
Mhm.
I don't.
Do we know if he's bloodied or not?
Oh yeah, he's got plus body. I
Yeah.
think I mentioned that as you were going down.
Yeah.
Eldritch Blast. That is a 19.
Yep, hits.
4 damage. And he doesn't have hex. Yeah, the hex is on the green guy.
No, the hex is on him.
No. Oh, your
No
head. Unfortunately.
No,
Taz didn't
absolutely
hex you.
not. You know, I do dumb stuff sometimes, but no, that's not fine. Hex pew.
Hex pew.
4 damage.
Wish I could hex you.
You did hex pew. You did hex pew multiple times. Just not with a crossbow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I'm
not,
sorry.
it's not a pew if it's not a crossbow.
I'm sorry.
That's
You
the
don't
only
have
one here.
multiple spell slots as a warlock at level 1.
This is in canon how it looks like. I have a symbol for it too.
Okay. How do you want to do this?
Oh, nice.
Yes.
I'm like, I'm about to telepathy him. Okay, please stop. And then I just give up trying and blast him.
Okay. As the blast sails through the air and hits him squarely in the chest, you see the wind knocked out of him, but as he tries to gain his breath, you just see him struggle to breathe and just starts to fall unconscious next to Tywin. Okay, we're gonna go back to the proper initiative order because you still have 2 enemies left.
Ah.
So, Tarina took the last main action, so it's back to Cal. Your turn.
Okay. Now,
I'm still dying, by the way.
I know.
You failed 2 death saving
I
throws.
know. Well, I didn't fail them. Someone failed them for me.
And whose turn is it next? After Cal.
Oh my god. The thing is, I don't know you, and I'm also not a healer. Do I have a potion actually?
You can. Anyone can go up and make a medicine check
Yeah.
if they want to.
I'm checking if I.
And I think you do have 1 healing potion. And if you don't, I remember you having ones.
All right.
Surely the premium chicken food has healing
and
properties.
If I know I have a healing potion, then I'll probably.
I should look into that actually. Yeah, hang on.
I know for a fact you have a healing potion because you had one at the end of it, and I don't know why it's not there. I think it happened in the bug on D&D Beyond.
Okay.
You had one at the end of the last thing we did.
All right.
Yeah.
Then.
Because you very meticulously sidetracked the entire session just so you could make a healing potion.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm just gonna take the opportunity attack and go to him.
Yeah, sure.
And
If you don't fall unconscious first. Because there's an opportunity attack coming your way. Will
It's
a
gonna happen.
14 hit.
it does.
Oh no.
How many hit points do you have, buddy?
5.
Oh, okay. That's good at least. I just need to roll max damage.
Okay.
3 points of damage.
Oh.
Oh thank gosh.
Okay. Now I feed the potion to Tyven.
Okay,
That's-
sure. It's
was it?
an action to feed someone else's potion, so that will take up your action. So 2d4 plus 2.
7 healing.
You regain that many hit points.
Oh, thank you.
Jordan's been shitting himself.
Yes.
I died in session 0. Are you kidding me?
Hey, I died in session like
Minus
-4.
13.
Alright.
Okay.
Does that make it my turn?
Indeed it does. Unless you have a bonus action.
No, not.
Okay, it is. You are prone on the ground. It will be half your movement to stand up.
Yeah, I will use half my movement to stand up. I'll put my hand on Callie and go, thank you very much.
I
You
don't
won't
know
regret this.
I think.
You have a king's gratitude.
I have a feeling I will, but thank you.
And then I fire at the green.
Oh wait, can you take the orange token off the border?
Yeah. Sam's gone. Actually, hang
He's
on.
not dead yet.
Yeah, he's not dead. He's unconscious.
He's making
right?
death saves.
Can I instead use my action to try to tie him up?
Absolutely. Make a sleight of hand check.
Okay. Alright, well this is just a great app, isn't it? Okay. 12.
12. Sure. I will note that down.
Okay.
That becomes the DC for him to break the knot. So,
Right. And then I
so I'm going to say that's your action to do so.
That's my action, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Bonus action?
I'm also going to just hold him down, I think. Actively, if that's
I'll allow
something
it.
I can-
I'll allow it as part of your tying up.
okay.
The DC will still be 12.
Okay.
He will just, yeah.
Alright, well that's my turn then.
Cool. Next up in initiative is Trey.
Well, he seems fine. Well done. Well done, Cal. And she'll just turn around and just take a swing at the fish man.
Yeah, go for it.
16.
Hits.
9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. Okay, noted. Any bonus actions?
Nope.
Enemy's turn. You see on the fish person, you see the expression turn from insanity to more of a fear, but also an anger. The creature lets out a guttural yelp of anguish, and it goes to. Okay, yeah, it's gonna cast Thunderwave. It will take an attack of opportunity from Trey. It's gonna cast Thunderwave.
Alrighty. Oh
Ooh,
yeah,
yes.
that's 22 to hit.
Definitely hits. Roll damage.
going to be 8 points of damage.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's the actual sound he makes.
The other creature will attack Neovaro because it's too afraid now to run away
My
from.
hex goes to that creature since the green one died and my hex was on him.
No, it's a bonus action to move your hex.
Oh, okay.
My bad. I should have clarified that earlier.
It's not automatic.
That's a natural 20.
Ooh, that.
How many hit points are you on?
5,
Right. So, and how many? What's your max hit point?
9.
Right. I can't kill you outright.
Okay.
Good.
You take 9 points of damage.
Neovara's down.
Dagger goes straight into your neck, like on the side of your neck, and you feel the pain just rack you as the blood starts seeping out. Only you hear this. Once again, that all-encompassing voice. We don't know what's happening in the simulation. These people are. We've got another one.
I probably don't say anything because I'm unconscious.
That's fair. That's good role playing.
Yeah. Just.
How to be a good role player with Devon Pots.
I choose to say nothing as I cannot speak.
Maybe I do that thing. Was it like Robert De Niro something at the Oscars how he just like closes his eyes when Eminem starts playing? Just, it's not really.
In which case, Neovara, death saving throw. So roll a d20, don't add anything. If it's above a 10, you're doing good. Okay, that's one fail.
Cool. Who next?
Yeah, I was just thinking about what Sam was going to do. It's Sam's turn.
He's
Well, Sam has
making
to
death saves, I
a
think.
save.
That's correct. I completely forgot about that.
Yeah.
He doesn't do anything. Okay.
Okay. Who's next?
Torino.
Torino. I'd like to move my hex onto the last guy and pew.
Yes, absolutely.
That's a nat 20.
Nice. What a way to end the combat.
I'm going to absolutely chunk this poor man.
I'm about to end this man's whole career.
That's
9, 15. No, 9, 14.
11,
20,
11, 13, 22.
22.
God.
Suffice it to say, man's pretty dead.
We never stood a chance.
Alright. Out of initiative?
We will be in a second. So you kill. Right. We're not out of initiative yet. You each have one turn of something if you want to do something.
I bonus action move my hex to Samuel.
Okay, sure.
It's cursing Dex.
Okay, cool.
Can I use mine to try to run over to Neomara?
Can you make a?
Oh wait, well, I wasn't allowed to move my hex off of him because he's not technically dead. Oops.
It's fine. You would have killed him anyway. He was that low on hit points. I will hand away that happily. Can I? Before you do that though, can I get you to make a perception check?
Mm-hmm. It's a nat 1, so whatever you wanted me to see, it's not happening.
Okay, so you're running over to Neovara. What are you doing?
I want to try to medicine check Neomara.
Yeah, go for it. DC 10.
Nat 20.
Okay, you have advantage on your next death saving throw.
Okay.
Trey.
I was also going to go over to Neovara and just lay on hands.
How much?
4.
Oh yeah.
You don't need to make death saving throws.
That'd
You're
do
on 4 hit points.
I feel redundant.
I
When you
mean,
did, I was
just in case.
Oh.
It was more a character moment than anything.
Oops, my bad.
My faithful super secret advisor.
Trina, what would you like to do?
I'd like to turn to Tai King and ask, look, can you just be straight with me? I'm a little bit confused. I've heard a few names for you, and I'm really just not sure who you are. Could you sort that out for me?
You guys know each other, don't you? Or...
Yes.
I mean,
but
I
Tarina's
thought
been
I did.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Tarina knows Tywin, but not
I'm
Tai
gonna-
King
yeah.
or the other one.
I'm gonna be upfront with you.
It's the
Tarina.
Hemsworth brothers.
Tarina, I'm gonna be upfront with you. I was undercover, but I am actually Tywin Sureshot.
Tywin, all along.
I'm sorry I couldn't tell you. I'm sure you understand it's official business.
Oh, well, I do get that impression from you. You seem all important walking around with
Okay,
your...
I'll interrupt you just there. 1 second. While this conversation is happening, while you started this conversation, who's got a passive perception above 12?
Probably.
You notice the corpse.
I do as well.
Well, not the corpse. The unconscious body isn't there.
Okay. Didn't you tie him up? Where did he go?
The ropes are on the ground. The ropes are on the ground.
Thank Christ, my ropes.
Wasn't Tywin still lying on?
No, he went over to
No, I
the
went
to
over
medicine
there.
check. That's what happened.
He just literally disappeared from underneath Tywin. Didn't notice.
I mean, with
Hands
a
up.
perception check of natural
Natural
1. With a perception check of natural 1. No, yeah, the body is not there anymore.
Hey, and where the fuck did Samuel go? Anyone see where he went?
No, but he can teleport.
Well, not when he's fucking dead.
Well, was he dead?
I
Why were
don't-
you tying up a dead body if he
Yeah.
was dead?
No, I thought I heard something over there.
Hang on. We lost the camera again.
Which
Let me
one?
go onto the only camera we've got.
Oh, that one.
We'll be back in a second. Okay, we are back.
We're back.
It's alright.
We are back, indeed. Where we just left off at the point where the party had realized the person they thought was dead or dying is not there anymore. So, party, what would you like to do? I've got a few things before we wrap up for tonight.
There is something I want to do before we move
Of course.
on. When Yuval wakes up, she kind of like realizes everyone was like helping and stuff, so she gets all excited. She's like, oh, "You guys, thank you so much!" And she goes to like hug everybody, like, "Oh, thank you,
Group
thank
hug.
you, thank you."
Make an Arcana check. Well, Devin,
I
there's
mean-
something.
Tywin will accept it just because it's Neobara. If it was anyone else.
8.
Neobara, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm good. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm all good.
Thank you guys so much for helping. Thank you, Tarina. I don't know who you two are, but thank you so much.
Yeah.
We don't like people dying, so not a problem.
Me too. So if we ever see each other again, I want you guys to know I trust you so much. Thank you.
Good to hear.
The
yes.
fucker, the guy who stabbed me, right?
I'm just happy to hear.
Can I take my gold back and any gold that he had
Sure.
on him?
Add on, so your 5 gold from earlier,
Mm-hmm.
and add on another 36.
No.
I'm gonna take 20 of that. I'm gonna turn to Callie. I'm gonna drop the 20 in Callie's hand. Here, you
Wow.
saved my life. You deserve that.
That life doesn't have a material cost, but thank you. I'm not saying no to gold.
Cool. So yeah. Anything else
41,
before we
20, 21.
move on? Anything you want to do, Tarina?
No, not particularly.
All right. Well, I lost my my target, which is not ideal.
You had a target.
Right. I guess I didn't fill you in on it. So the guy Samuel that disappeared, I was supposed to bring him back to his father. He apparently's been thieving a bit.
What was your Arcana roll, by the way?
8.
I mean, teleportation magic exists.
That's good.
I was hoping I'd be able to take him in and get the gold reward, which I will of course have split with you all since you helped me out. But unfortunately he's gone, so there shall be no gold reward other than what I just gave you.
Yes.
Would I remember the thing I heard before I passed out?
Definitely. It's one of those things that was so specific and so weird that you don't forget it for. Yeah, you wouldn't forget it.
I do want to quickly say, new gang, that before
New gang.
I like how excited you are. I do want to say new gang
team. I happened before I died. I heard something about a simulation, about someone else in the simulation. Now I don't know what the simulation is, but if anyone else has been hearing any simulation, any people, we got another one talk. Just hit me up. Let me know.
Is that voices in your head?
Yeah.
Hold on, you're the fucking chick who was at my door before asking about voices.
Yeah, it was. Hey, we can now properly have a discussion about voices in heads.
Alright, yes, I've been hearing voices.
Before you go on, what's your grasp of magic like? Like, do you think you understand magic well? I know you don't have a high intelligence, but like you cast magic. Do you think you understand it?
No, I'm just really good with the crossbow.
Okay, cool.
Better than this one.
Of course. Okay.
I didn't miss a shot in that battle, by the way.
Because I know you don't like magic.
Neither did I actually.
You don't cast magic yet, and neither do you. And I don't think you will because you're not going into Arcane Trickster, so.
Oh, I think I can because of the elf race I chose, but it's just like illusion.
Oh yeah, you can cast magic.
Yeah.
Do you think you understand magic okay-ish?
I guess I'd have the absolute basic understanding.
Okay, in which case make an Arcana roll.
Not 20.
Nice!
Nice.
Chief, nice. As the guys were freaking out about the guy disappearing, and based on accounts you've been given of him teleporting, you assume that it has something to do with shadows, because every time he's teleported, the first time he was here, and the sun's going this way, the next time he was here, and the sun's going this way. Every time he teleports, he's in the shadows.
Is this something that the group would be able to get?
Only you know so far, unless if you decide to tell everyone, then that changes that.
Guys, now I made a bit of an interesting observation that this guy teleports in the shadows.
Right.
And I guess it wouldn't even be like your understanding of magic, it would just be you putting two and two together. The sun was facing this way, he teleported in the shadows there, he teleported in the shadows there, he teleported in the alleyway that was shrouded in shadows, so yeah.
So if we want to find Samuel, I guess we look in the shadows?
There's a lot of shadows in this world.
You also know that teleportation magic like that doesn't, because of the natural 20, you know that teleportation magic like that has a range. It's not like you can teleport anywhere you want that's enshrouded in shadow.
From my very, very limited experience, I know it's ranged. That's
Right, so you think he's nearby?
Probably.
Your very, very limited experience is outshining my not so limited experience.
It's also very
We'll go
specific
from
experience.
Do you know?
Trust me, it's the only fun fact I know. That's
Do you
it.
know people can cast this magic while they're unconscious?
I don't know.
Maybe he gained consciousness while.
It's very
Well,
possible.
Again, with a natural 20, you wouldn't get this if it wasn't a natural 20. You can't do that if you're unconscious. It requires you to like actually want to do it. You can't just be like, gonna melt into the shadows now.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure. You know.
So this very, very, very specific thing I actually know about. I know that he also would have wanted. He would have like wanted to do that.
You can't
Right.
do it unconsciously. Is what
So, yeah.
Nivara's trying to convey.
So he was conscious.
It's almost like he rolled a natural 20 on his death saving throw.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Well, he's still very injured, I'd assume. So he can't have gotten too far.
Should we?
We should probably search.
If I stand where Samuel was and I look to see like what's shadowy that I can see from line of sight. What are some main locations that I would be able to see that is shadowy from line of sight?
I'll point them out to you.
I just can't believe he managed to teleport and not take the ropes. Surely you'd teleport with the ropes.
So anything there, shadow. Anything there, shadow. Anything there on shadow. All of this alley is in shadow. All of this alley is in shadow. Part of that alley is in shadow. Yes. That's pretty much it.
If I had to gunner a guess, he's trying to get away, so he wouldn't just go back to the lighthouse, I'd assume. So I'm thinking one of the alleyways.
And we could split up.
Yeah, that's always a good idea. All
It
right.
really helps the DMs.
I do not
What was that?
know.
No, soon?
What's a DM? You take 2d6 psychic damage.
I die.
Well,
It's the minimum damage will get me down.
It's the druid man.
y'all have animals, right?
I have heard of what animals are, yes.
I think
So hard not to laugh.
he's talking about socks. You know.
Oh,
Yeah.
that animal.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That one.
I'm not asking if you know what animals are. I'm
Okay.
asking if you have an animal.
Yeah. Yes. What about?
Are your animals particularly good at scouting?
No, I could tell her to walk in a direction. She can't really talk to me back.
Do you generally know what this cat is telling you? Or trying to
No,
let you
not
know?
any better than you would, really. I guess she's my cat, so I would know a little, but I don't think she can communicate that kind of thing.
Not even a yes or no?
That's a not yet.
Well, I'll have you know that the cat told me earlier that it was actually a king.
Yeah, I still don't know where you got that from.
So you
I
can
don't-
communicate with this cat?
Oh, I
can
think I can actually. It must be a special gift.
you? Try it
of mine.
right now.
Hey, cat.
Make an animal handling check.
That's a. Gonna call that an 11.
Okay. I mean, you look at the cat. You try to vibe with the cat. What would the cat want? What is the cat trying to tell you? You're pretty sure the cat's hungry.
You hear in your head, you failed the king.
Can I?
don't
Can you get the ability up just so I can read on it?
I don't understand Kelly's motives. Why are you making it more
Fuck with the
confusing?
minds of everyone. That's his
Do you want to? I can explain it to you. Tazwa wanted to play an Archfey Warlock but couldn't commit to it. Can I read that ability just so I can see that that it's all on the level?
Yeah.
Awakened Mind.
I mean, as an archfey, I don't have that feature. So I get to
Yeah,
fuck with
no,
people.
but like what I'm trying to say is thematically your character just wants to fuck with everyone and everything,
Pretty
which
much.
is pretty much what an
As long as
Archfey
it's
Warlock is.
harmless.
There you go. Yeah, okay, you can do that. Make a deception check.
Okay.
Make it at disadvantage actually because Tarina has been clued in on the bruise now.
Yeah.
Make it insight.
13.
Come on, bud.
That's a nat 1.
I mean,
You've been rolling multiple
Tarina finds a
dice.
way to believe. everything.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what the dice roll says. You are. There's just a crushing sense of disappointment in yourself as you realize that you failed the king, dude. I mean, what's the point in going on if you failed the king?
The cat is Tai King, and I have failed the cat.
We failed the
Sorry, what?
That's what Tai King said. Tai King the cat.
Do you remember me saying that I was Tai King undercover?
Yeah, that's
I'm
been
actually Tai
cleared
Win,
up
right?
now.
Do you remember me saying that
Tai
about
King
5
the
minutes
cat.
ago? You remember that there is no king? That was a cover story, correct?
Well, that was you, wasn't it? Isn't the cat still Tai King trapped in a cat's body?
The cat is a cat.
Well, the cat spoke to me. Said it was Tai King.
All right.
Alright, since we're wasting time, I'm just gonna say that was me. Can we go to
Actually, before you do that, I have to interrupt you. You do not start that sentence.
Oh.
Make an intelligence roll. You can do this with advantage.
Oh.
Yes. 1 second. Before any of this fucking continue, because I just remembered something.
That's 16.
Okay. Yes, you believe that the cat is the king, but also, why does the king sound so much like Caliphil?
Yeah, it would sound like my voice. First time you'd never heard my voice before.
Yes.
As all this interaction is going on, Trey's gonna just start walking to the alleyway over
Which
there.
one? That one?
Yeah, just to
Nice.
just see if there's any sort of trace of being named Samuel.
Make a perception check. While that's happening, what are you doing? Trey just walks off for you guys.
That's nice.
Why does the cat not sound like Tai Win? If Tai King is Tai Win's brother, why does it sound like the half elf?
I mean, none of this makes sense, but my brother doesn't necessarily sound like me if I had a brother.
I start walking to the
Your
other
logic
alley,
was flawed even though it's
and
already
as I
flawed.
pass wherever Tarina is,
Your logic is flawed about
We're
6
reaching
ways
more
deep.
we're reaching levels of flawed that we didn't think were possible.
You keep going more and more flawed, that your flawed premises are getting more flawed.
I start walking to the other
What
alley.
was your perception?
19.
And
I
also,
mean, you don't notice anyone, but once again, very quiet alley. The one thing you do notice is at the end of the alleyway, as far as like just at the cusp of your vision, you see a blue glow. Like it's alleyway for a while,
Yeah.
and then just a massive wall of blue.
Does blue glowy walls exist in this town?
What?
You just
Trey-
say to no one in particular. There's a rule back
Just
here.
to anyone, like, Trey is just gonna start.
Cal, roll a perception check.
okay,
I'm having a revelation about the cat.
8. As I pass Tarina, by the way, I'm like, yes, it was me. Okay, bye.
Heresy.
Niavara, come with me to check out this alley, the big one, the fat alley.
Alright, cool.
We need to check out this alley.
Sweet. Both of you make perception checks. What was yours? Is an 8, right? You. How many hit points are you on? You've got a. Sorry, Cal. How many hit points are you on?
2.
Yeah, you've got a massive migraine. You're finding it hard to focus on stuff. You can't really tell anything.
17.
17.
5.
Okay. At the end of this alleyway, it just leads back towards the way you came from, like slightly the diversion because you came from this way.
Mm-hmm.
You don't notice anything other than that out of the ordinary. What are you doing, Trina? You're still having a midlife crisis about the cat.
I'm reconciling all of the things I know and don't know.
Okay.
And it's a struggle.
So, what are you doing
Trey's just started running
towards the blue light?
Oh yeah.
Okay, sure. With chicken in hand, chicken in toy.
A chicken is somewhere.
Okay.
Chicken's just living.
Chicken will eventually make it back to you. It's
Yeah.
the circle of life.
It's
Yeah,
always the way.
It's just living the best life.
Chicken will eventually make it back to you. Circle of life. So 5 sessions later, this is a nice chicken
No.
at the
Comes
tavern.
back to you on a plate.
It's going back for seeds.
I'm sure chicken is like trailing behind, but like
It's
doing
like
its
a,
own
it's like
thing
a
at the same
companion NPC in a game.
Yeah.
Like you don't pay attention to them; they just
time.
find
They're
their
still
way
there.
to you.
They're just
Yeah.
there.
Okay. So
They may get stuck, but they'll teleport eventually.
Yeah, exactly.
You just run towards the light?
Yeah.
What do you do when you get there?
Immediately,
Run into it?
pretty much.
Okay. Make a constitution saving throw.
Cool. Here we go. 21.
Okay. You take 11 points of psychic damage.
Well, I'm knocked down.
And we don't know this.
No. Well, Trey did call out, but I don't think anyone heard, so...
We
True.
heard, but we just ignored it because you were talking about blue walls or some shit.
Wait, so we heard it, or
You
did I
would
not?
have heard the call that there's some sort of blue light. You don't hear
Okay.
Trey pass out.
Yeah, I'll probably check that out later since I'm already checking out a thing.
The alleyway you're at, you don't notice anything. The alleyway
Okay.
you guys are at, you don't notice anything. You're having a midlife crisis about a cat.
Yeah.
Just the usual.
I will check the lighthouse actually.
You'll go inside it.
Yeah,
Door's locked.
I kick it in.
Okay, make a strength check.
Nat 20, 21.
Door easily breaks down. You rush up the tower.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You don't notice anything at the like while you're rising through the tower. At the top of the tower, if you look in that direction, you do see an unconscious Trey.
Oh shit. I run back down. Run back down all the stairs again.
Okay. At this point, I need to make a death saving throw.
Cool. Here we go. Yeah, that's a 10.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
I
Yes,
Pass.
pass.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. So 30, 60. Okay, it will take you about 2.5 turns to get there from where you are.
Okay. Well.
Oh wait, no, you're using your action to dash as well.
Yeah.
You get there at the end of this turn.
I'll do that.
What are you doing? Did you run in with it to the tower?
No, I kind of went into my own thing.
Okay. What were you doing?
I kind of wanted to. Is it possible for me to sneak down the alley and like maybe do further inspection?
Yeah, sure. I won't have you roll a stealth check. Everyone else is preoccupied. Cat, Trey, cat,
Trey is Trey.
and alleyway.
Trey is
So
Cat.
yeah, I'll just make a perception check. Cat is cat.
That's 8.
You're pretty tired from the fight. Pretty worn out. You look around for a while. Don't notice anything particularly of note. Return.
Yeah. I just kind of put a hand on Tarina's shoulder. Like, you okay? You good?
I'm kind of feeling a bit sad about this cat, and I've been told a lot of things today. I'm just trying to work out what's real.
Maybe you should get some sleep.
Maybe that ain't a half bad idea.
So you make it there. Can I have you roll another death save?
Ooh, that's a
Okay, so 1 fail, 1 success.
Is there any negatives to failing a medicine check?
If you roll a natural 1, you make the situation worse. But anything else doesn't have a negative.
Alright,
effect.
well, I'll do a medicine check then.
Meanwhile, I'm just slowly
What?
walking out like, guys, we should check out that blue light.
I'll pick it up.
Oh yeah, I should
Time
mention.
show.
When you get to Trey, like you could see the blue light from the top of the tower. As you made your way to Trey, like because as you exited the tower and then came there, the blue light's not there. You can see the blue light from the top of the tower. It's not there when you get there.
Interesting. I got a 5 on the medicine check. So.
Okay. In which case, none of you will make it there in time. Another death saving throw.
13.
Okay.
Great.
You start making your way there now.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you running or are you just casually having a stroll?
Do I see Trey down?
Yeah.
Then I wouldn't be running.
You would make it there at the end of the turn.
I'll kind of, if everyone's going to Trey, I'll kind of like just protect the area. Just kind of like survey in case anything happens.
Still vibing with the cat.
I'll leave the cat with Tarina.
Yeah.
She can talk to her.
Yeah. So what are you doing? You make it there, and you have another action if you want to make one.
I'll do
Me?
a medicine
Yeah.
check.
I want to do another.
Yeah, go for it.
7.
22.
Your next death saving throw has advantage, so you can make that now.
18.
Okay, that's 2 successes, 1 failure.
Oh, that's 3
that's
successes,
three-
Oh, 3 successes,
actually.
right? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You are stable, so at 0 hit points, but not dying anymore.
Well, she
Yeah,
seems
how
to be
did
in
this
better
happen?
condition. I don't know. When I was up on the tower, I saw there was a blue light, and I heard her talking about some blue light.
Yeah, she was yelling about a blue light.
But I don't see any around here. Do you?
No.
So to describe what the blue light looked like, because I was pretty vague about it earlier, because I didn't want to give too much away, it's essentially it was like a pane of like translucent glass with like a blue glow behind it, and it was very diffuse. There wasn't actually a physical boundary, like physical glass. When you touched it, it would look like that though.
Right.
When you put your hand through it, you were racked with such an intense pain in your mind that you just dropped unconscious.
Okay.
Well, let's pick her up and take her somewhere else. I guess get her somewhere safe. I'll pick her up.
You do not need to make death saving throws anymore, so I will say with sufficient time, you will make it back to the tavern, I assume, is where you're going?
That's what I was
Okay.
planning.
There's no you don't get stopped along the way, you just head back for the tavern. You do get like a odd glance from the tavern keeper, considering your like little fight earlier, she just thinks it's all in the wheelhouse.
Give a shrug and go, we took it outside.
It's true.
Okay, so as you're unconscious, there's a weird sensation, like as you were falling unconscious, there was a weird sensation. You felt oddly calm and warm, as if just going back to sleep. And can I get you to roll a D100 for me?
Okay. The 19.
19 will adjust the DC significantly, actually. Okay. You hear a voice. It sounds familiar. You've heard it maybe in passing before. It sounds a bit like Kinos when he talks to you, but it sounds muted, muffled, almost, as if like talking through a wall. Trey, you need to wake up. Wake up, Trey. If you don't wake up, there are dire consequences. You could be trapped here forever. You need to wake up now, and that's all you hear. As that's happening, every so often, Trey's body, as you're holding it, will just kind of spasm or convulse. You don't think she's dying, but something's happening. And every so often, Trey will just yell out or scream or shout. About a minute after it started, it just randomly stops. And that's all we learned today.
Nice.
Alright. Perfect. Well.
What, did the camera just run out of batteries?
No.
Perfect. That's alright.
Well,
Do you want to do the outro because I can?
Yeah, sure. Thank you everyone for joining us. This was simply a test stream session 0 type thing. So this was obviously we had technical difficulties. There's a lot of stuff that we are planning to change before the first official stream. I don't think we have a date set for the first official stream yet, but we'll figure that out and we'll keep you updated. Follow us on all the social media that we mentioned earlier. We are on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr. Is that all?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
we're on
think
all of
that's
those, and our handle is
Dice REV D&D.
Dice REV D&D.
Yes.
Make sure to subscribe to this channel. This is where the streams should be posted, and if there's other clips or anything that we want to post, we will post it directly here as well. There should also be the videos of these streams should go directly on the channel as well. But other than that, that should be all. Thank you all for joining us.
Again, I think that this session went pretty good. There is a bit of homebrew, obviously. I'll mention this again when the stream starts, but your subclass is heavily homebrewed. There will be a lot of homebrewed rules, thank you for all the feedback. That's very helpful
Mhm.
because we can't keep track of everything, but now we've got like an accurate list of what we need to work through and fix for next time.
Yeah.
We will make it good. It will be better. It'll be
better.
fixed.
But thank you for joining us, whoever watched on the stream. And
There'll be more players as well next time, I hope.
Oh
there
yeah,
should be.
we're
Yeah, there's
missing
another two we're
Lauren
missing.
and Romy.
Yeah.
And we will be transitioning to what normally will be an ending screen. There will be music as well. Normally there'll be an ending screen, but right now it will say we'll be right back, but we won't be right back. So
I mean, we will just in
just
a week's
not
time.
Yeah, not right now. So anyway, thank you for joining us, and goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.